Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. Just sat while everyone yelled at each other for 45 minutes, which was delightful, to say the least. We're playing Winds of Whisper, which is a script about whispering, and I am a townsfolk. The Benefactor. What does the Benefactor do? Each day, if you whisper with a good player, you are safe from execution. That's phenomenal. I'm sure that'll blend in with a DA type thing. Oh, well, each day, if you whisper with a good player. So I just need to whisper multiple times, and then I can't be executed. I can still be killed by the demon. Anyway, this script is all about whispering. Let's see if there's any Fable rules. I don't think there are. Here. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. There we go. So. Oh. So, doesn't appear to be any Fable rules. I'll just go over the demons right quick. Azrael, if you die, swap characters with the first players you whispered to today, and they become evil. Each night you may die. Yep, I have questions about that. Moloch. Each night, choose a player, they die. Each night, the first players you whispered to today become evil. No minions. Seductress. Each night, good players you whispered to today die. If you didn't whisper to any, all townsfolk are poisoned until dusk. And the Black Tongue. Each night, choose two players. The first dies. If you whispered today to any player you chose last night, they die. So I don't know how much value there is in saying all of this, because I've read it several times and I don't understand any of things. But I will point out that there is a polymath, which is a weird name. I would call it the polymorph, but whatever. But if you would die, instead you become evil and swap characters with a living townsfolk. That player is drunk. I believe that is like the Snake Charmer in that it can only happen one time. I think that's what the that player is drunk means. So that's cool. I like the last outsider. Once per game at night, if you whispered to another player today, a player might die. That is a good outsider. However, it doesn't solve the problem of literally just get yourself killed day one. Like, that's what you should do. Your ability's garbage, and otherwise you're just getting a good player killed. Anyway, don't really think I have much to talk about. There was confusion, I will say, because we had the roles, and then when they gave us the roles, there were several that were different, and somebody else's storytelling, and I don't know. Oh, and we have some guests. Nikki, I think, is new. She might be the only new player. She's friends with the storyteller, so welcome, Nikki. Of course, I will whisper to her so I can get her killed. Oh, I'm not the demon. And yeah, I'll talk about my background. That is a character from Werewolf, the Doppelganger, which is a character in the script. What is it? Or maybe it was. Oh, that's an evil roll. Each night you may choose to swap characters with the demon. Lose this ability when only 3 players are alive. That is an important role to take notice of, because I feel like it can go back and forth between those two. However, if you have a demon that's killing the people that you whisper with, that would be a way of obfuscating that. So that's definitely a thing to take notice of. And I think I'm going to start preparing my notes. So you won't have to listen to me any longer. Alright, well, I've had some thoughts. However, the breakout rooms are closing, so I will not be able to share them with you now. But I have had a revelation.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Steven, there's your face.
It is now morning. You find your storyteller hung on the clock tower. Feel free to discuss.
Alright, everyone come to my room.
Open breakout room, closing in 8 minutes, starting now. You can see
So
the
what
breakout room.
happens in that case? Is it just the first person that gets there that happens to stuff to?
Well, it depends on why it's happening. Guami, do you want to talk?
Not really.
Blake?
Lynn, you want to talk?
I don't think so.
Uh,
I have to make a phone call, Edgar. I might talk with you after.
Sarah, do you want to talk?
Ridiculous.
You know,
Hey, Ned.
God.
Yeah.
You want to talk?
Sure, Guami, let's go.
I'll
This
do
is
it.
started.
Laura, you want to
Alright.
talk?
Sure, go to
Come
your
my
room,
place.
Guami.
All right.
So I also have to watch chats. Edgar's in Laura's room.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to have to whisper at some point in this game. It's not
Yeah, I don't know what
reasonable
everybody's
to not do it at some
freaking out
point.
about. Well, that's the thing. It's literally like, starting to forge a relationship, and if you don't talk, then you're not even playing the game. So
Right.
Sarah's in Guami's room.
So she said yes.
All right. Anyway, I was going to hard claim to the first person that I chatted with. So, congratulations. You know that I'm the benefactor.
Well, Benefactor, let me see. You're good. I'm good. I will hard claim you've promised not to execute me.
Yeah. Well, until significantly later in the game when I learn that you're lying to me. But for now, yes.
I'm not
Yeah.
lying, but
Well, that's
I'm
fine.
an outside.
I'm just saying there are no straight promises in this game. However, it would be like much later when. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the leper, actually.
Oh.
So you might register as evil tonight if somebody were to check you.
Phenomenal, because of whispering to you. Hey, thanks. That's phenomenal.
You're welcome. Well, I mean, but you're protected from being killed, so that's good.
Maybe not.
I'm good. Well, outsiders are good.
Yeah, but if you register as evil, maybe that would make this not work.
Well, just because
yeah, no, it's like
like the Stoic would find out you're. Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that this might not count. I think it might be kind of like if you're sitting next to the spy and they register as good. Like, I don't think that you're necessarily.
But the demon. Oh, it was safe from execution.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm the one that might register as evil. So, like, for instance, if you talk to Sarah and then I whispered to her, my ability might not protect me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if none of us understand anything.
Well, you're safe from execution, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. At first, I didn't think so. However, I do think I am.
Yeah, you're safe from execution. So, but in case that comes up, I'll be a backup to say, yeah, he probably might be registering evil because.
Now, do you know if there's an evil ability that makes it so that you can't die at execution? Because I'm assuming that I'm gonna people are gonna think I'm that thing when I am executed and don't die.
Let me see.
Diabolist. Each day, if any player you whisper to is executed, they don't die. Lose this ability when. Yep. So that's the one.
But that's when there's 5 players or something. 3 players. 3
Yeah.
players.
So basically, if I am executed and I don't die, it could also be that you're the diabolist.
Oh. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Well, I was just
Yeah.
assuming
Okay. No,
that there
no,
was.
no. You're right. You're right. You're right. That's a possibility people will come up with.
Now, I wanted to put this out there. My thought on how to use this role is basically at some point when we have suspicion, before we sound the alarm that we have suspicion, I can whisper to that person and then we can execute me. And if I don't die, or if I die, then we know that person was evil. However, I don't know that that's particularly good. Well, no, it would be a fail safe
Okay.
if
Yeah.
they are good, I won't die. I won't die.
Right.
But
It'll prove
if I die, then they're
it
definitely
proves
evil.
they're not. Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah.
that only
I get
works
it.
if I don't like spread my role, because evil won't want to whisper to me once they know what I am.
We'll just keep fishing, I guess.
So
I
what should I
mean-
bluff as? I'll bluff as the diabolist.
Oh,
No,
oh no,
that's a
don't do
joke.
that. Well, the thing is, one thing I was thinking about is the loon, because it says you think you're an outsider, but you're not. So
Oh yeah.
that's always something that could be a possibility for me.
You
Since I
can't
am
die.
right. So I'm interested to see how that works if I am the loon.
Well, I think it
And
would be.
I don't know, and I don't know it.
I think the only way to find out would be to try to get executed.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to do that right now. I want to see.
There are two outsiders, so it's very possible that you're an outsider.
And it's very possible we come up with 3 outsiders, and that would mean there is a loon in play.
Well, or somebody's bluffing. And that's another interesting thing, because if there's 3 people that think they're outsiders, that doesn't mean one of them's evil. It might mean that one of them's the loon.
Right.
Normally, if you have an extra outsider, it's like, oh, one of them's evil.
That's true. So, yeah, okay. Okay. All right. I don't want to die first night. I seem to die by the demon or die by execution first day. And I'm kind of like, I don't want to do that. Not again. Okay.
I hope you're good.
I am. So you're fine. I'm just worried about you registering as evil. So just keep that in mind.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever. All right, let's head out.
All right.
Yeah.
What is it? Which is the
You have
one
the
which...
loon.
Blake.
You have the arbiter.
I need to speak to you more than ever before.
That's
He's
fine.
putting
You
your
know what?
name on the wheel. Like you're messing with the system.
Oh, I forgot about the
Steven,
wheel.
you're
talking away
Oh, you've also got the Enchantress, Sarah.
You're gonna join.
The Enchantress, every time someone they speak.
Yeah, I went to
they
your
speak
room, Blake.
don't they?
You're gonna die tonight.
Am I?
Everyone I whisper to dies.
Aw. Well, that's fine actually. Do you want to just tell me your character, because I don't see the problem with just coming out? If you trust me, I guess.
I am the seductress.
Okay, so that means, oh, is that an evil one? You're claiming that each night good players you whisper to today die. If you didn't whisper to any, all townsfolk are poison.
I thought that was
Oh.
pretty clear based on what I said.
I know, but you do that a lot, and it's, I mean, I don't know, you've been chaotic recently, so I don't know what to mean. Take
What
what
to
anything
mean?
you say.
Well, you should mean what you mean. Say what you mean to say.
I know. So, well, that's fine. I'm not
Okay, well, let me tell
contributing to
you.
this
Let me
village.
tell you about a game that I played recently.
We don't have time for that. There's gonna be like 30 seconds, and like, see,
Well,
look,
dude, who gives a
see?
crap? We should spend that time talking about non-game related things.
Listen, we're trying to win because you're actually a townsfolk.
Yeah, I
right?
am. Are you a townsfolk?
Yes.
Do you want to tell me what you are?
It's
I'm
too
not
late
going to
for
tell you
that
what I
now.
am.
You should have. Yeah. Okay. Then maybe the next time we'll whisper. I'm willing to, but you know.
Well, I'm not. I already gave my 1 for 1, so I'm not willing to.
Yeah, that's fair. It actually could be pertinent that we share that info. So next time, at least.
Yeah. I don't know what any of that means.
Then I got nothing.
Oh, my cat disappeared.
Well, I tracked
Because
whispers
breakout
for the
rooms
first
today.
like 5 seconds.
Nominations open, closing in the
Oh.
6 minutes.
I understood my cat disappeared, but you said chat.
My cat.
My cat is gone.
Oh.
I don't know where my cat went either.
I got nothing. Everybody's so quiet.
Lynn, did
Is
you
there anyone
whisper
that
with
wants to
somebody
die?
today?
Me?
Uh,
I was on the phone for 7 minutes.
by the way, do we know how many outsiders we have? Then we can
2 or
narrate
3.
the-
How many what?
Yeah, then we. Yeah, but if we have
Outsiders.
3, we know at
Oh.
least there's an overseer.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
If there's 3, there's an
Or an
maybe
evil
there's
Could be a
someone who's a
loon.
loon who thinks that they're an outsider.
Yeah. Could be a
Yeah,
loon.
that's also possible then. But then we, yeah.
Adrian and Michael are not sitting down.
Does anyone
No.
think that they might not die if they were nominated? That wants to confirm themselves?
That's a good one.
Was there anyone that actually wants to die?
Are you trying to see
Well-
if there's a factor in play?
Oh,
I'm trying to just see if anyone believes that they wouldn't die with a nomination, just for some
Yeah,
some,
the
some
loon.
confirmation of information.
Yeah, the loon doesn't know. Let me see.
Right.
Because I
Loon
think
would
they're
know.
different
It might take a day for the loon to figure out they're a loon.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think you'd ever figure out because there's no ability. It's just that you don't
But if
die.
you're like a benefactor, 'cause-
or,
Oh.
or you're sitting beside an arbiter.
Mhm.
Oh, I see.
Arbiter may
Yeah.
want to nominate someone who they're trying to suss out if they're good or if they didn't talk to each other.
And a doctor is iffy because it's a storyteller discretion.
Yeah, that one's a gamble.
Might not, so not even certain.
It's once per game as well, which just is even more.
Yeah,
interesting.
so it's even less likely.
Well, I don't know.
There's no consequence to not nominating anybody today, right? Like,
Right, we're getting even numbers, so it's not
Yeah.
the worst thing in the world. Because I don't have any suspicions.
I think
Right.
you
Other
do
than-
gain
other
some
than Steven.
information from nomination, but there was a lot of conversation, so I think we're going to get a lot of information overnight from the conversations too.
Yeah. Because I think it's the storyteller at night does
Well-
all the effects of characters that talk to each other if they die and not die. So we may have multiple deaths at night
That would not be good.
because of the conversation.
But there's a lot of reasons why people might not die too.
That's also true. I'm not opposing to just going to sleep and just see how everything falls the next day.
Why is that?
But, well, it's a possibility. I'm just putting
if
it out
nobody
there.
has anybody, then why
Yeah,
bother?
but because nobody's nominating.
That's
so
true.
I'm
Nobody's
putting it
nominating.
I'm putting it out there. It feels like people just want to go to sleep. So I don't know how the group feels about that.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, there's really not even any discussion. So unless anybody has any reasons why we shouldn't go straight to sleep,
I'm gonna
Well, I
nominate.
mean,
All right.
I nominate Nikki.
Ouch.
All right, I heard a nomination.
Get away the
Steven
Nikki
nominated
folk.
Nikki.
he's Steve.
That hurts. We just met.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nikki meets Steven. Steven meets Nikki.
You get used to it,
Yeah.
Nikki, after a while.
It's a pleasure, Stephen.
Here's the
Steven
problem.
staircase.
Here's the problem. I have a funny feeling, and I want my record to be good, so I'm nominating. If I'm wrong, then I apologize.
You're nominating me on a feeling?
Well, yeah, because at the
Okay.
end of the
You're the
game,
fan.
when you're
I'm-
evil and it looks, it's good. I might be wrong, but
So
we're
my
definitely not
bigger
going to kill you.
concern Is that you were wanting to have 3 conversations, which made me more nervous than anything.
Well,
You
that's
had
fair.
2,
Terribly
but-
reasonable.
but I appreciate the feeling. You got to go with the gut sometimes. It's wrong, but that's okay.
I'm running the countdown.
Lonnie.
What?
Wow, Laura too.
I'm basing this purely off of a social read. I watched her while she gave her defense. and it was
Welcome to the group.
suspicious.
Thank you.
Oh, Laura,
I'm
what were
sorry,
you saying?
Nikki. This is nothing personal.
It's okay. I don't take offense.
Laura, that was pertinent. What did you just say?
4
I was-
votes.
Agreed.
I was watching Nikki as she gave her defense, and there was a lot of like eye shuffling, especially when she said things like "I'm not guilty" or "This is the wrong decision," and that to me indicates possible evil.
I have a question for you, Nikki. How do you feel about LMAO? Because every day they're shuffling.
Wow.
That's true. That's true.
God.
So
I'll nominate
votes.
Stephen for a bad joke.
That is why I want to go to
Another
bed.
nomination.
That is why I want to go to bed before Stephen made a bad joke.
Oh, wait,
Was
is
that
that
a-
a nomination?
Was that a
No,
nomination,
that's a
Michael?
joke. That's a
No.
joke.
Closing the. You have 30 seconds left before I close today, unless there are other nomination.
No, I'll wait.
Time is up. Closing the day in 10 seconds, unless there are only any nomination. Sorry.
Nam, just send us to sleep, please.
I can't see you count down.
Guami is doing it for you.
Closing the day. The game continue. Please go sleep.
Gee, I didn't think the game was gonna continue. Oh my gosh.
We need a room.
People
Can we
just die
go?
on their own.
No room.
You can just talk really softly and we won't listen when you're not talking to us.
Open the room.
Nam, leave us
Yahoo,
be.
can you post a link to the breakout rooms?
Yeah.
All right, so some night one thoughts. Obviously, Ned said he was the leper. I read him as good, and he'll be confirmable. Well, ish. If somebody checks me with a fortune teller type ability and gets me as the demon, unless they're bluffing as that role, then I'm confirmed, as I whispered with Ned. I didn't confirm my ability. Oh, the reason I thought that Nikki was bad was because she suggested that the Benefactor come out. That seems very foolish to me on day one. I could be wrong, but it seems like that's a rule that's to stay hidden. I did read through the rules, and there's literally nothing else that can't die. I don't know, unless you want the Benefactor to check every day, but that seems like a really good way for the Benefactor to die night one. So that's why I read her as evil, and I talked to Blake. However, we didn't have a basis for conversation, so I just put that he said he was good. So I didn't really get a read on him at all. And then as far as people, I don't think I really got anything else. So, all right, something I have not done in the past, but might be helpful, is to also show you the night order. For the most part, I would ignore night order stuff. However, sometimes it plays in on timing. The problem with it is that you never really understand exactly how things are supposed to work. The reason I was looking at it was curious how the leper thing worked. The answer is that if Ned is the leper, that I will register as evil starting immediately when the night phase happens until the following dusk. And then for all the townsfolk abilities, which are the Babysitter. What in the heck does that do? You start knowing a good player and character if you whisper to them. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Scaredy-cat. Huh. So Scaredy-cat could die if they whispered to me. That would be interesting. That would be interesting, because I would actually be able to kind of confirm the Scaredy-cat and the leper. The outsider. Once per game at night, if you whispered to another player today, a player might die. So I feel like most of the outsiders are rubbish. They would not want to whisper. Well, they should not want to whisper. polymath. That's the outsider that becomes evil. Okay, so most of the things, I'm not seeing like any. What is that? Fomentather. Each night, learn how many private whispers included evil players. And then the Stoic. Each night, if you didn't whisper today, choose a player, learn their character.
Everyone's
So,
back now.
yep. And there were no deaths in the night to report.
Okay.
Interesting.
But
So we could have Nathazul.
So
Hey,
that
Whisper is
probably
open. 6
as-
minutes.
We could have the Azazel.
yeah, Azazel, or well, it could have been anyone that tried to target a player that can't die or was
Or there's an Enchantress or Doctor. Because they can protect as well.
yeah.
There's so many.
Edgar, did you see that? Laura wants to chat with you.
Yeah, Edgar, can we chat?
You're muted, by the way.
I'm muted, Edgar.
Sarah, do you want to chat?
Who wants
No.
to chat? I didn't.
I
see-
do
wait,
not.
wait.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
I will chat. Okay.
All right, Ned, you want to talk?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to my room.
Okay.
You only trigger for the first whisper, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I just figured I'd whisper to you to get that out of the way.
Might as well. Yeah.
And the thing is, that I don't mind. Well, I don't know that you want to tell everybody your role, but if I register as evil to somebody, it kind of confirms you to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless
that's
they're
fine.
an evil person that's bluffing, of course.
So, how would you want to do it? How would you want to do it?
Well, I don't think that there's anything we can do. It's just kind of hope that somebody at some point checks me. I was trying to figure out the roles that check other people, and I don't actually see any. However, I'm assuming that there's something there.
I see ones that check character, but I don't see ones that check
Oh,
alignment.
so like they would check character and they would learn that I am the Azamorph or whatever.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
in my book,
okay.
that
Oh,
would.
Yeah. That's right.
Well, I was just looking at Night Order, and that was how I was researching, and most of the stuff that I was seeing was like outsider stuff or like other unuseful
I know. I
things.
saw mine on there, and on the description it has each night asterisk. But it's like, what am I doing at night? I mean, they're
You're
just
not
gonna track
doing.
who I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're just gonna track.
That's the moment that I would register as evil.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right. Anyway, I didn't really have any information. I just wanted to whisper with you to get your thing off. So if you want to talk to somebody
Well,
else.
what is your opinion on no death?
Oh, I don't know. They were saying that first demon. The demon can
Azazel.
swap characters with the first player they whispered to today. No, that doesn't make sense. If you die, swap characters with the first player you whispered, and they become evil. Nobody died, so that isn't it.
Okay, that's right. If you die, all right.
So,
I guess they targeted somebody who can't die, like me.
Yes,
maybe.
he did
Possibly.
suggest that you can't die.
If I'm the loon, I can't.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so I did take note of that because that's my ability. That would be the Benefactor. So this is specifically things that can't be executed. The Benefactor.
Yeah, demon can kill you still.
The Doctor potentially could save anyone if a good player is going to die, and that could be for any death. The Arbiter, that is confusing. And I don't 100% understand it.
Well,
However,
it would be like if say Chris is the arbiter. If you and Michael do not whisper, then you can't die because you're his neighbors.
Well, the part that's confusing is it said good neighbors. So like what if Michael's evil? Is it him?
Arbiter, it just says if your neighbors never whisper to each other, your good neighbors can't die. So if you're good, you can't die, even if Michael is evil.
Well, but that's my point. Is it's weird to me that me and Michael not whispering would trigger an ability that potentially could be me and you. like you could be benefiting from that. Like that just is weird to me. I'm not saying it isn't
That's right. That's
that
right.
way. It's just weird.
It doesn't even say alive. It just says neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good neighbors. Well, the thing there specific is that potentially an evil person could not be whispering and causing. Now, if your neighbors never whisper to each other, and it says never, it doesn't even say for a day. So, like,
that's right.
literally, once you whisper, that's done. So maybe I shouldn't be whispering to Michael or Lynn just in case.
Just in, Michael or Lynn or.
Yeah, because the people that are sitting next to me are Chris and Edgar.
That's right. Well, if Chris is the arbiter, you don't want to talk to Michael. If Edgar is the arbiter, then you don't want to talk to Lynn. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then the loon, which obviously you could be the loon. And then, of course, that evil one. So there actually are quite a few things that can't die.
Well, I mean, if we need to execute today, then I'm a good one just to try. If it comes down to that, so it's okay.
Well, yeah, I don't actually know. All right, anyway, I'm gonna head out because we're just kind of spending the days.
Okay. Yep. All right.
No, I'll die
I'm
tomorrow.
not chatting with you. There's no way in hell I'm chatting with you.
Hey, Michael, do you want to chat?
Who's that?
Or would you?
Sorry, I wasn't
Mickey.
looking at the screen.
That's okay.
Hey, Tristan, can we talk?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the storyteller room if
Sure.
there's one.
How do we go into a different room?
You go to at the bottom of the screen. There's share screen reactions, and then there's more with 3 dots.
Sorry, I know you have a lot of things to watch, but I have a growing list of questions, and I'm gonna just try to knock a couple of them out. The babysitter. It says good player and character. Would it be the character of that player?
Babysitter. Yes, it would be whoever. So let me just check it real quick just to make sure I understand what you're asking.
Somehow the breakout rooms have gotten shut down.
You start knowing a good player and character.
And the character would be the player's character, not just an arbitrary character.
Yeah. Okay, that needs clarification. I should add something there. Yeah, you start knowing
a good player and their character.
Hey Blake, can you just give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Why
if you want to
did
answer?
the breakout rooms end, or was that?
Yep.
It's odd because I was literally getting storyteller clarification, and all of a sudden it was weird.
Oh, sorry. I was talking with the spectator, and when thumbs up, I just closed the room.
I don't know if I tracked all the whispers today because I got caught and I forgot to track them.
Nikki, we can continue this.
Sarah's been saying things all day that are very strange.
So kill me. Fine.
Okay, so I want to ask another question. The arbiter, it reads slightly weird to me. If your neighbors never whisper to each other, your good neighbors can't die. So the specific question there is the.
If your neighbors don't.
Well, I want to specifically ask the question, which is that potentially the good neighbors would be different people than the neighbors that are not whispering. Okay, that's the way I read it, and that's the way I just wanted to make sure that was correct.
Yeah. So if you have an evil neighbor, they can't talk, but they're not saved.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it was worded very clearly. It's just odd, and I just wanted to specify that it was what it sounded like.
Okay, I want to nominate Sarah.
All right, that's a nomination from Adrian to Sarah.
Okay, so I have really good information that Sarah is evil. Really, really good information. That's it. I don't want to share more.
I'm not evil, but I do have a counter nomination because something real weird happened yesterday.
I also have a nomination happening, so if we could speed this up, that'd be great.
As do I.
I'm not evil. Guess I should throw that in.
I rarely
Right.
nom.
I'm gonna start the countdown. Do you guys want a 1 second countdown or 1.5?
1.5 probably.
Yeah, 1.5
Yeah,
is our
1.5.
traditional.
Okay.
I actually got from a source that has Adrian as a suspicion on that person's list. So
Yeah, we'll get to Adrian in a second.
I'm
All right.
shocked.
I'm going to run the countdown now.
Thank you, Stephen.
We'll win this as evil, Adrian.
yeah, I was just gonna say, is Stephen your minion, Adrian?
Not yet.
No,
Not yet. Whoa.
it's when I die that I might become evil.
I nominate Adrian.
That's a shocker.
Okay, that was a nomination for Adrian from Laura.
Lynn,
Oh, sorry, Lynn. Sorry.
the one that rarely nominates.
That's true.
Oops. Okay.
All right. Accusation. I'm just gonna come out with what I am, and if I'm not sure, I haven't looked at all the roles yet this game. If there's someone that could save me, but if there's someone that can, that would be great. If not, I'll probably die in the night. But I'm gonna come out as the Stoic. Hence why I did not talk yesterday, and I pretended to be on the phone. Actually, I was on the phone, but it was the excuse. Kind of get killed by the demon at night. I checked Adrian last night and got him as the plague bringer, so I would like him killed. Thank you.
Oh wait.
And his social reads from day one tell me he was evil. That's why I checked him. If you're really curious why I picked him.
Edgar, you need to take your seat as well.
Oh, thank you.
Why would you kill me? So I'm good and I don't mind dying. That's why I'm voting for myself.
Yeah.
You want to give your
I will
non-plague
say
bringer bluff?
pertinent information.
We don't need this.
We don't
Pertinent
need that many votes.
information, Adrian is also on my sus list based on information that I've gathered, so I'm okay with this kill.
Oh boy. So is almost everybody else.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Michael, do you want to vote as well? Just make the.
Yeah, record.
Damn
Alright,
it,
Sarah's
vote.
evil.
Come on.
Well, four.
Bring it on.
Michael's just
Sarah's
sitting on
evil.
his ass doing nothing this game.
Yeah.
Michael,
Yep.
I feel
Are you
like
gonna
it's
do
a little
anything?
excessive.
No, he's at the bar.
I get
That's
told
not
off for
fair.
being aggressive in this game, so I'm
He
being
did
passive. What
also
do you want me to do?
chat with one person today.
Yeah, and I need to chat with them again because we got cut off.
Oh,
Okay.
you chatted with people? Who did you chat with?
No, you didn't see it, so too bad.
God damn it!
I think Laura.
Wow.
Laura.
9
chatted
votes
with
is
me.
enough. Any other nominations?
Come on, let's get more votes, people. I don't think somebody's going to get more votes. And I was so close to a
Oh, hold
perfect
off on
end.
mine now, then.
Adrian just wanted all the votes.
Yeah.
We're not voting to make you president. We're voting to kill you. You know that.
Wait, the majority vote is on this is what, 6? How many did we actually get?
A lot.
9.
So I want to thank you for all your votes. And I'll promise to do a really good
You're
job
welcome.
by not dying.
Closing the day in 10 seconds, unless there are other nominations.
I had a storyteller question to Tristan that I sent through Messenger or through the message chat, whatever.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, Adrian just said he's not going to die, so his other minion's probably that diabolist.
I'm kidding. Or am I? It was just a figure of speech. My English is not so good.
You're so full of shit. You
Your
understand that?
English is It's a lie.
Adrian, would you care to tell us exactly who you've whispered with? So that
Yes.
when you don't die, we can chase them down too.
No, that's not right. It's
He
so
whispered with Guami
the
today.
traitor. The traitor says
He
if
might
the player
not.
died,
Hold on.
died this way.
He might not want you to answer it publicly if he whispered it to you privately.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, sorry. I'm new. I'm sorry. I'm new to Zoom, so
Zoom
no problem.
etiquette.
So, are we going to sleep?
You
I
are.
want to, I want to
With
finish
the
my
fishy-
Survivor episode.
What the hell?
I want to see who's nominated.
It's you, Adrian. You were nominated.
No, I'm Survivor.
Oh my god.
okay. So
Oh,
any other
Aaron,
nominations?
Time is up. Closing the day.
You
Go ahead,
watching old
Tristan.
episodes or current season? Is there a current season, Adrian?
I'm watching the Romanian version.
Oh,
Wait, is Adrian executed? Did he die?
Yeah,
So
that's
Okay.
important.
So time is up. So that means Adrian, you are executed
Oh no.
and doesn't die.
Shocker.
How can that
Everybody-
happen?
Everybody go to sleep.
Is he the one?
Diabolist is one option. That's the evil option.
Go to sleep where?
Just
Now I'm
wherever
open
you
break
happen to be.
rooms.
Or with whom?
Come on, guys. Go to your breakout room.
Nom, will you get on
Almost.
it?
I
Nom,
almost left the
Nom,
meeting
wake
on
up.
accident because there were no breakout rooms. I'm just saying. That almost
No,
happened.
hold on. Hang on a minute. I will open Charlie.
I want to nominate Nam.
Second.
Oh,
That
wait.
was a hard laugh.
Goodbye, everyone. Good luck.
Bye
The game
bye.
continues.
All right, so I actually think Sarah might be evil. I don't actually know about Michael. That's what I have. There's 3 evil people, so if that's it, that's it, and that would be crazy annoying, because it basically would be the game. But it's probably not that simple. However, I will say that if Adrian is the plague bringer, which seems likely since there were multiple people pointing to that, and I know that I was the one that got the leper's ability, that basically we just need to watch who Adrian whispers to, because then we need to kill that person because they're the diabolist. Or if he tries to whisper to multiple people, but I don't think anybody's going to whisper to him. Yeah. Oh, and Lynn claimed the Stoic, so she should die. Which I don't think she should have claimed the Stoic. But whatever. If you didn't whisper today, choose a player. You learn their character. I think she's good. I know I'm good. I'm also taking Nikki's thumb away. Upon further research, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters that can prevent death during the day, one of which can prevent multiple people from dying. So her asking somebody to confirm seems less terrible. Like the Arbiter, for instance. However, yeah, I don't know.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning.
There were no deaths in the night.
Ned, can we talk?
6 minutes to whisper starting now.
Lynn, can we chat, please?
Are you not evil?
I'm not evil.
So you know my role. You know if I chat someone, I won't get any information tonight.
Okay, then don't chat with me. That's fine.
Well, it's not that I don't want to.
I know, but I'd
Laura,
rather.
do you want to chat?
Who
Okay,
said that?
Laura.
How's it
Laura,
going, me?
Laura, chat with someone first, and then come back and talk to, and then I'll go talk to you after.
We don't need to talk for long. I just think it's useful to have your ability every day. You're muted if you're talking. Yeah, I don't hear you. I think your microphone. Sometimes if the night takes too long, it like makes your thing stop working. I still can't hear you. Well, that's not as interesting. Anyway. Yeah, so my thought is basically that if I'm consistently potentially registering as evil the whole game, it's easier to solve the puzzle rather than if you're bouncing around. I'm gonna head out. If you do want to say something, get your mic working. Oh,
Oh yes, I did. What do you think I nominated you for? I rarely do nominations.
oh, sorry. Were people
So
watching
you're evil
Adrian?
or poisoned?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. I heard you just as I hit it lightly.
All
I
right, all right.
I
I
w-
got you.
I was watching Adrian. What do you want to know, Steven?
Adrian, you are Adrian.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
And
Did you whisper to anybody today?
no, do you want
Not
to
yet.
talk, Steven?
No.
Come on. Somebody has to talk with me.
Well,
Speak with me.
first of all, I'm not concerned if I whisper with you. However, everybody's concerned with who you whisper to, and I don't want to be that person.
Why me?
Oh, you tell me. I have you down as the the plague bringer.
I'm not the plague bringer. So either Lynn was poisoned or she's lying.
Well,
Considering I very rarely knob, I was pretty sure I got correct
well, there is a
information,
thing
so I knob.
called poison.
Then
One of the
why
roles
didn't I die?
poisons all
Huh?
townsfolk, so it is possible that that is happening instead of killing.
That would be the plague bringer. That'd be kind of. Okay.
No, it's a demon. If they don't
Meta.
kill anybody, then everybody's poisoned. So potentially that's why nobody's dying and everybody's
Yeah.
poisoned. And we're all
That's
gathering a
the
bunch of poison information.
That's the seductress, and it's only if they stay seated.
What does that mean exactly?
If they're not whispering.
Oh.
If they're not whispering.
All right.
I think it's actually somewhat likely since literally nobody's dying.
So
Well, it's that
does
or
anyone?
the Azazel that's not killing themselves and passing on the Azazel. They might be waiting to be executed, but I feel like it's weird that they haven't killed themselves yet.
Maybe they don't know how to play it. So does anyone want to talk with me? Please? Anybody? This feels like the Friends game.
All right, who else wants to chat?
Me. No, I
Adrian?
don't want to chat. No, I don't want to chat with you. I want to chat with somebody else.
All right, Michael, you want to talk?
Yeah.
No,
to my
offense,
one.
Glenn.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll go to yours.
I was freaking out. There was a spectator with my name. I'm like, what the hell?
I have you marked as the Diabolist.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
That's great. I have you marked as the demon.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on a sec. You know what's really annoying me is the fact that when you put someone out, they don't appear in the list anymore.
Yep, I agree with that. You mean for the bluffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, because I like to put my 3 for 3 in, and if my roll, like if I'm putting my roll in my 3 for 3, which normally I don't do, then I have to like take my roll out of my spot. The reason they do that is because the purpose is the bluff rolls, so it's not an in-play character. Like we're complaining because we're using it to do things that it's not intended to do. However, it is annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I had you as Azazel.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even quite understand how the Azazel works. I'm starting to gather based on the conversation and what Nikki is saying. If you die, swap characters with the first player you whispered to today, and they become evil. Each night you may die. So the Azazel does not kill.
No, they just They
So
just swap.
basically,
or if they get targeted and they get executed, then
so
it'll
potentially, so if nobody whispered and then the storyteller chose to kill the Azazel, we would win. Obviously, the
Technically,
storyteller
yes.
wouldn't do that. Obviously.
No, but technically, yes.
See, I was not interpreting that way. If you die, swap characters with the first player you. So if the Azazel's in play, like half the town would become evil, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Like every night, somebody would become evil.
You swap characters and they become evil.
Now,
Yeah. So
if
you would just be evil townsfolk.
if you die, swap characters with the first player you whisper to. Would that include executions?
Yeah,
Like if,
that would.
So if
So
we
if the demon gets executed, they would swap.
see that, I don't understand. Because like, how in the heck do you win that game? It just seems like every time you kill them, because it doesn't like say the first time.
Oh, unless if you get executed and you didn't whisper with anyone, then the game you win.
Yeah,
the game.
I guess the town has to refuse to whisper with them, and you have to not have enough evil people by that point.
Yep.
That seems
So,
quite punishing, especially since
yeah.
it doesn't say anything about, like, there will be 3 evil people if it is the Azazel, and then every night you'd have an additional evil person or whatever.
Yeah, if the whispers happened.
Yeah, and I guess if we're not executing, yeah, if it, the poor whoever is the Azazel, they're just having this miserable game that no one ever dies. And they're like, well, eventually they'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I pegged you as that, just purely because of how the deaths and all that sort of stuff isn't happening.
Well, why would I be that one?
Because you were talking to people. You were quite happy to whisper. So
yep.
It's yeah.
Well, also, so nobody should whisper with Adrian. We should execute Adrian, and he should die.
Well, then, yeah.
And that's why I had you marked as the Diabolist, because I had you, Adrian, and Sarah marked as evil, and I believe there is a Diabolist. So it's either you or Sarah, if I'm right, which I'm probably not.
Well, I didn't even look at that character.
Yeah, so I believe that Adrian is the Plague Bringer, because multiple people pegged him as evil. However, there are roles that make people register wrong, but the point is that he didn't die, and the only reason that an evil player wouldn't die is the Diabolist.
Yeah.
So basically, we need to not let Adrian whisper, and if Adrian whispers, then we need to kill the person they whispered with. However,
yeah.
I do not watch whispers, so somebody else will have to let me know.
I know he has been chatting, but I just don't know who with.
Yeah, and I have not been paying attention. Because
No,
that's not something I do. Like, I
Guami.
personally kind of detest the whole concept of
being able to look at the breakout rooms.
Just tracking whispers. It's such like a tedious thing to do. It's like not enjoyable.
Yeah. I did that last game that I played. It was boring.
Yeah, like I find it to be not enjoyable, and like even when you do win, it's like, oh, I saw that this person chatted with this person on day 1, and we kill them, and then we win, and I'm like, that kind of doesn't feel like a win. Like that's just cheap.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I spoke to Guami, so I probably have to die, or I am going to die.
Why? What is Guami?
According to Guami.
What is he?
What did he say he was? It was the one where if he speaks to a good person, they die. And
yeah, I remember reading that.
Die.
The Traitor?
The Traitor? Yeah.
Well, that would be weird. Has he whispered with anyone before?
Yeah, he's spoken to 3 people and none of them have died.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. So he's confused as to why it's not triggering.
Who is he whispering with? Is he claiming to everyone?
I don't know if he's claimed to everyone. All I know is he claimed to me.
Well, theoretically, we should be killing the people that he's whispering with if they're not dying.
Look, Adrian's having the time of his life. It's like he's out of evil. He doesn't care because we can't kill him, and it's like he's loving it.
Cleaning a button.
We actually can kill him.
Actually, if you listen to me, I'll just
I'm
say
not
my
evil.
information now. 2 seconds. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so I checked because Adrian did talk to Guami yesterday, and I checked Guami last night, and I got him as Diabolist.
There you
Yep,
go.
I can absolutely confirm that that's accurate information.
What the hell is that? Hold on.
Really,
Oh,
Guami?
don't pretend like you don't know.
Yeah, that
Well,
wasn't
you know
even-
what
Come on.
you know what you are.
Well,
All right.
I have
What
the
the hell is
irony.
going on?
It's so
What?
hilarious.
We can test that.
No. No,
Oh.
no, no. I have a test. I want to perform my test first.
Well, anyway,
no.
we just need to
You
kill
just want to
Sarah.
protect your demon, Adrian.
No, you'll see.
Yeah, Guami is one.
That is evil. How you say it,
And
Adrian.
there is a way we can test whether Guami is.
He is.
Yeah, we can test that by killing one of the people I talked to today.
We don't need
Or he
to.
could just kill you.
So we're just gonna kill you now.
That's smart.
Be right back.
We
Laura?
should just kill
I meant,
Sarah.
sorry. I meant Nikki. Nikki,
That's me.
are you the demon?
Yes.
Okay.
I knew it. Why don't we just kill the demon and get it over with?
That would be Sarah.
Sarah.
No.
Not the
Sarah-
demon.
I
Not
don't think
evil.
Sarah's the demon.
Why did you
No, I
die?
haven't heard
Took
Sarah.
you a long
Think of a word
time.
very soon.
Guami, why did I die? That is a
I
good
don't know.
question.
That is a good question.
'Cause your ability is not
anybody
fired
try?
at all.
Guami,
It's not.
Do you have a good answer? That's the question.
I don't, but I have came up with
What's the
possibilities.
what is happening in game is not matching up. And based
It's
on Lynn's
not.
and my information, he's evil. He's the Diabolist. It's
He
also
has
explained-
an unfortunate and bad bluff roll. Like, not bluffable.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I don't know.
Is there any other information
So,
out there? Like, I even
hold on.
volunteer my information.
I've got
that
no
doesn't-
Does anybody
information.
know if there's an Enchantress in play?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, yes, I would.
Jeez.
Because my
Yeah, you
ability is
crack
not
me up.
firing.
It might be my ability.
Might be
I
mine.
believe
So
that's one
Chris
time,
might
sir.
be the Enchantress.
I'm not the
Jesus.
Enchantress.
Are you claiming Doctor?
Yep.
Because that's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Doctor Who.
Doctor.
See what I did
Okay.
there?
It's a one-time thing, and it's a storyteller decision. So there's
Yeah,
really
so
no
Seems
way.
like a useless roll if it doesn't fire off. I mean, what's the point of having a doctor?
But
if it's
we
not
wouldn't know
gonna
if it
fire
did or not. It's
Yeah.
the problem.
That's the problem. It's
So what are you trying to say? That's what happened to Adrian, or that's what happened to someone else?
Well,
Obviously,
if it happened to Adrian, then Adrian would have been good. That the
Yeah,
only
But
way
this
that would
guy's
work.
day 3 and no one is dead. We are going to be here till like Thursday.
No, we're
Wait.
not. No,
Yeah.
we're not.
well, how do you have inside information, Michael? Are you gonna kill everybody in the night?
No,
Or-
I'm just watching the sunset.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I
I'm
think
watching the
nominations
sunrise.
are
Okay,
I want to
nominate Kwame.
nominate Adrian.
I nominate Guami.
What?
Adrian nominated
Adrian?
somebody first.
Steven
Yeah,
is first.
Steven nominated Guami first.
No, Adrian nominated somebody.
Myself.
No, I heard Steven
Oh,
first.
never mind. Never
No,
mind.
I really did nominate myself.
So Steven nominated Guami.
I think that's a bad kill. I think you should kill me instead. Trust me on this one.
I don't.
No way.
Michael, the game's not going to take forever. It's just going to be
Alright.
that all we kill is evil.
Steven nominated Guami.
That's a bad kill.
Oh my god.
Anything to say?
Yeah, I believe that the evil team is the Diabolist, the Azelza, and the Plaguebringer. And I believe Guami
Zelza.
is the Diabolist, and I believe we need to get him out of here to progress the game.
Pertinent information. Well, Guami, I guess you can do your defense first.
Oh, good. All right, so you guys are definitely barking up the wrong tree. Evil is just running away with this. I am, in fact, a good player. I am the traitor. I don't know why my ability is not triggering. It is getting frustrating, but either Sarah, Adrian, and Chris A are all evil. If Sarah is good, then that means this. You know what? Nothing lines up because that would mean Adrian is the plague bringer who used his ability, but then Lynn wouldn't have gotten plague bringer on Adrian, and Adrian's information actually points at Lynn being evil, and Lynn's the one coming up with all this information that's saying that we're evil.
Guami, sorry, I lied to you. Don't trust my information.
Okay.
Great.
Never mind that last part. Apparently, I got lied to.
Surprise, surprise.
At any rate, I am good. You don't want to kill me because I can control the. As soon as my ability starts working, I can control the deaths.
Whenever that is.
I have pertinent information. So Lynn came out and said that he was the diabolist. My information correlates with her information. I'm not willing to say what I am yet.
Oh.
For reasons, but it does correlate. And Guami is the traitor. The fact that his ability hasn't gone off, given how many people he's spoken with, is really suspicious to me. But yeah, this is a good kill for sure.
So we got the plague bringer, and we also have the doctor. So 2 times, so whatever it is, whatever is happening, is making me look suspicious. Yeah,
well, if it says good player, first good player you talk to, maybe you're not talking to good people.
Or I'm not talking to good people.
So
no, it's just a theory. I didn't say it was a believable one. It's just one.
But you guys, this is not a good kill.
The great kill.
Of course, evil is voting on this because they know I'm good.
No.
Yes.
I think we should. I think we should kill me because I have a theory.
If we don't kill Guami,
Adrian, stop protecting Guami.
I'm not protecting Guami. We can kill next.
Adrian didn't die.
Let's just put it this way.
I'm the benefactor. That's why I didn't die. I'm the benefactor, and Guami is good.
I get to say, hey, I told you so.
And I talked only with Nikki, and we can test if Nikki is good or not. If I don't die, then Nikki is good. No, if I die, then Nikki is good.
With anything, why are we?
Oh, Nikki.
I'm okay with Adrian's theory. Like, I would love to be proved good. Like, I would be okay with him being benefactor. But my fear is that Adrian, if he is the plague bringer, is saying, well, a diabolist is a more useful role that evil can utilize one more turn, versus plague bringer. If their ability was used, it's used.
We can kill Guami next.
But I'm okay. Hopefully, he is the benefactor, and I am confirmed good. Like, I'm okay with that too.
No, Guami is the better kill.
Oh.
I disagree.
Okay. All right, you can kill me. I don't care.
I need to run this vote, guys. So, are you done talking?
We're done.
You don't need to wait for everyone to done talking.
Yeah, nobody will ever stop talking. You need to run the votes way quicker.
It will never happen.
All right.
People will talk forever. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have to be a bit more.
Yeah, you just kind of say, I'm going to run the vote.
Shut up, I'm running the vote.
Okay. I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Are there people that confirmed Nikki as good? Nikki, do you have any information on that?
No, I confirmed her as evil day one. Remember, I nominated her.
No, Stephen, I was not talking to you. I was talking about good, not evil.
7 votes is enough. Any other nominations?
Hear anything about Nikki?
I don't think we'll get more than 7.
Oh man, you guys, this is with my ability, it's the best with what demon we have. Assuming we have the Azazul, my ability is the best thing we have to finding good players versus evil players.
Well, why doesn't it work?
Yeah.
Well, because I think the doctor and the plague bringer is 2 possibilities that could prevent my thing from happening.
So out of the choice of 12 players, they've both chosen you both nights to cause your ability to malfunction.
No,
it's a whole town.
The plague
Can we
bringer
stop closing it in 10 seconds
everybody.
unless there are other nomination?
Okay, so that's one night. There's still a 1 in 12 chance for the other night.
And the storyteller gets to choose when to use a doctor, so that's the second night.
Yeah,
So
I guess that's somewhat plausible.
So I start a nomination. What was the nomination?
Guami nominates Ned.
Guami nomination Ned. Okay.
Yeah, so I talked to Ned. So this will prove if Ned dies that I am not whatever Lynn says I am. Ned, I'll let you come out with your role if you want. I think it's not a horrible. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I am one of the outsiders. I'm the leper, and that's why I'm really wondering about the other outsider claims, if there are any, because I'm just wondering if I could possibly be the loon. If I do get killed, if there's an attempt on me and I don't die, then that would be a reason. Other than that, I don't have really much information. Just know that the first person I talked to could register as evil to somebody else. I have not talked to Adrian, so he can't use that excuse. Steven?
Did you talk to Guami first thing?
No, I talked to
No.
second.
Okay.
Okay, so I have pertinent info.
Ed has talked to Steven first every single day.
So, no, you haven't.
No, she's saying I did, and that's correct. But let me
Oh
just give my
yeah. I've
pertinent
talked to
info,
Steven every day.
which
Yeah.
is that killing Ned really doesn't make much strategic sense because he could potentially be the loon. So if he doesn't die, it doesn't even confirm anything. Like that seems like a terrible thing to do right now.
That's true.
I don't think it's.
And we can
alone.
find out more later
Right.
on. No one's died yet, so Ned just won't die perpetually, and I think we can figure that out later.
All right, I'm running the countdown.
Oh, let me get my hand down.
Let's not vote on it, but I will.
Well, I like to put my hand up.
I'm joking.
All right,
I'm joking.
that's not going to be enough, guys.
No.
All right.
Look at that.
I didn't want Guami to be alone.
Any other nominations?
I regret voting with you, Adrian, on day one.
Time is up. Closing in then 10 seconds unless there are other nominations.
Okay.
Is the day
should
over?
do
Go
the
run a
hand,
marathon, I'll be
the
back.
hand sync.
In that case, it looks like Guami is executed, and Guami dies.
And there was much rejoicing.
And the game continues?
And the game continues.
Surprise.
Surprise! Guami's even surprised.
Well, it is a surprise.
Alright, so now we just need to kill Sarah, and we win. I guess I don't need to bluff about that, because she's not even here. What a bizarre script. So, Lynn is the Stoic. Each night, if you didn't whisper today, choose a player, you learn their character. How is that fair if you have a demon that can't kill? She comes out and says, I am the Stoic. We can't kill her. What a garbage. Evil team. I will mention, not that you didn't see it. Oh, the day is about to end. Adrian claimed my role, which I have not claimed to anybody but Ned. That makes him evil. In case you didn't notice that.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
There were no deaths in the night.
Oh my god. What the hell?
Is there a demon at all in this game? I don't
There's
know
no.
that there
Everyone
is.
is good.
Nikki,
Demon has left the building.
Nikki,
Hey, Blake, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
my room in chat.
Yeah. we can chat,
Sorry, who is
Steve.
that?
Sarah, you want to talk?
When
Laura?
those breakout rooms get opened, we can chat.
Did nothing happen?
Okay.
Nobody died.
Nope,
Nobody
nobody died.
Oh, okay.
Anyone in chat?
We have no breakout rooms.
We are not chatting today.
I'm gonna go do my washing.
You should be getting in.
I'm cleaning around the house, so
Everybody's going to doing cleaning.
The Zoom management is being
Yeah.
very poorly
Yeah.
handled.
I think we should fire Nam.
Nam, are you
Yeah.
awake?
No.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
Can you open breakout rooms?
Open the room, closing whisper in 6 minutes.
Thank you.
Oh
Nick,
my
come to my room, please.
All right, Blake.
I'm in my room. Yeah.
All right.
This is fun.
I am the demon that everyone dies that I whisper to. You are going to die.
Well, you told me that last time. So just give me your roll because, and I'll give you my roll.
The seductress.
Are you actually the seductress? You're not the seductress.
I don't know why my evil roll's not working.
I know, clearly. What are you actually? In case you actually are good and you want to try and like win the game and end the
Well,
game,
I
you
know
should tell me
Adrian's
your
evil.
roll.
So we just kill him
are,
today.
But whatever he's doing or whispering to, I mean, maybe if Guami was the one that, you know, causes protection, then we can kill him. But
Actually, if
just
he's the plague bringer, he probably already used his ability, and it probably doesn't even matter if we kill him at this point. We might as well kill him.
So what is your roll?
Why does it matter, dude?
Well,
You're not
I mean,
a
so if
puzzler.
I know exactly, but if I tell you my roll, you tell me yours.
You go first.
It actually is important. It actually is important. I'm an outsider. I'm the bartender, and you are now the first person I chatted with. So that would make you drunk. So if you have an ability and you are good, you would be drunk tonight. Which is why I think I tried to get you to share something last time because I think you were the first person I talked to
I'm
day
trying to find
one.
your ability. It's so annoying. There it is. The bartender. Drunk until dusk tomorrow. Well, that's not cool.
That's what I'm saying. And you were the first person I whispered to day one. So maybe that's, well, but yeah, I was going to say if you were actually the
It's not that big a deal.
seductress. Okay, well, just tell me your role then.
Oh, are you good?
Yes. Why would I make a bartender if I was evil? I would have just said nothing and we could have just like chatted and, you know.
Well, why did you whisper with me then?
You asked to whisper to me. And at this point, I feel like we're not getting very far. So I would like to know people's roles.
Okay, so here's the reason that I know Adrian's evil is because I'm the benefactor and he double claimed me. Yesterday, he started telling people he was the benefactor, which is why he didn't die, because he was trying to come up with an alternate reason that he didn't die, and he lied.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that
he's evil.
Yeah, I mean,
because he
yeah,
came up with a reason
listen,
that was a
I didn't
lie.
even-
He doesn't
I
have
didn't
an
even-
actual reason.
I didn't even need to know that because I mean, literally when he was nominated, he said nothing. I mean, it was to me clear he was evil the first time he was nominated, and he's been so like happy.
Well, and that's my point is that then we just need to figure out who the demon
Laura.
is, which I don't think it's Benefactor.
I think it's yeah.
I don't think it's Adrian.
Laura.
Why?
I think it's well, she was, I don't know, she's just so like day one she was like very helpful and like kind of, this is not puzzly, this is just you know, whatever. So
Yeah,
day
sure.
one she was actually helping out and giving information, and then as soon as Adrian was nominated yesterday, she's had nothing to say. She's had nothing to say, and it could be that there's just, if she's a puzzler and this is a really hard game to puzzle, that she's had nothing to add. But it was just, she said nothing.
Okay.
And
well, I think we should probably kill me to confirm you, because we want to kill townsfolk.
Is that how this works? Kill townsfolk over demon and minions?
Yeah, if I die, then we'll know you're evil.
That makes that makes no sense. You would die because you are now drunk. So your ability tonight to be protected, or during the execution during the day. So
No, but we want to kill townsfolk.
What are you doing? What has happened to you recently? It's just you're like just saying whatever, doing whatever.
No. Remember that one time when we confirmed a lot of people by killing them?
Yeah, in Evil 1, I'm pretty sure. I never
Well,
liked
that's
that.
good though.
You want Evil to win?
No, I thought that we were wanting to confirm people.
Are you actually evil? See, my fear my thought is that there's probably this which one is it? Each night choose 2 players. No, the one that turns people evil.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
The,
That
the
would
Moloch.
that would be super problematic. No, but somebody dies when that happens.
Each night choose a player, they die. Each night the first player you whisper to today becomes evil.
That has to be that people would die though. If you die,
Well,
so
no, but I mean, you notice this: each night choose a player, they die. Each night, the first player you whisper to today becomes evil. So I don't know that a player has to die for that second each night to happen. I mean,
this is problematic. I need to wait to
yeah.
become evil.
I said it. I mean, I feel like this is like a good game for evil, so I don't mind turning evil. But I feel like that could have been what's happening. We've got people turning evil.
Okay, well, I'll explain to you why I've been saying what I'm saying. Is that I know that you get frustrated when we try to confirm good players, and so I was trying to say very stupid things to get you agitated, which would confirm you town to me. However,
well,
you just kind of were just like, Steven's an idiot, and I'll just disengage.
I wasn't following. Yeah, well, because this isn't my kind of script, unfortunately. So
that's fine. I want to read that roll.
Nominations are open.
I want to nominate Adrian.
In 7 hours, I'm gonna have
All right, Adrian has nominated Adrian.
Can I just release my info for that?
Lynn, if you have my information and I'm a good townsfolk, will you not say what it is?
Well, the thing is, I need to know if I'm poisoned or not.
Okay.
Okay, can I make my accusation and my defense?
Yes, go for it.
Are you just doing this to close the day?
Yep.
No. Because I told you I'm the benefactor, and I talked today with Michael. And if I die, then Michael is evil. That's it.
Oh, but I
But if
also joined that conversation, so never mind.
The hell?
Wait.
This is what I was trying to do yesterday with Nick.
Adrian, come on.
No,
it's good. This is very good.
Nikki, do you believe Adrian right now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Nikki.
Either way, you think I'm evil, so either way, I'm a good kill.
It's a way of finding out if Michael's evil.
No, because I also was in that chat.
Guami was in the chat at the same time.
Yeah, but he's dead.
But I'm still
Doesn't
good.
matter,
I'm
it's
still a good player.
player.
It's not
Good
living.
player.
It's good.
Yeah, but Michael
Good player is a
entered
good
first.
player. Evil player is an evil player. Doesn't matter if you're dead or alive. It doesn't say alive good player.
Oh.
It says good player.
And which one was first?
Not knowing that, I won't talk with you tomorrow, Adrian.
All right, I'm running
Yeah,
the vote.
but no.
Definitely
This is a
get some
bad
votes
job.
on this, guys.
Guami is okay because I talked with Guami
many
the first
votes?
We need
when
one
I didn't
more at
die.
least.
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's
what the
beautiful.
hell? Fuck.
Damn it.
Jesus.
Well, I don't
he's
really
not
know
gonna
why
die.
overvoting is a significant problem.
Well,
Because he's not going to die. We should kill somebody, or the game's never going to end.
Okay.
Can I release my information? Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so last night I checked Laura, and I'm sorry, Laura, but I gotta come out and confirm. Is this better if I come out and say your role,
Go
or
for
you
it.
come
You
out?
can no. Go ahead.
I got you as Phantomographer.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I am. And unfortunately, I talked to somebody day 2 and day 3, so I was drunk those nights. So the only information I had to go off of is my night 1 information, based on, or night 2 technically, based on whispers. So I will say that currently my evil list is Adrian, Guami, and then either Ned or Nikki. I spoke with, so what Ned has said fits with him being an outsider, so I'm a little less suspicious of him. However, I am suspicious a little bit of Nikki, based on what she told me. There was like a thing with her and Adrian trying to like confirm each other. And it just like came off really sus. It's really sus to me. But yeah, that's where I stand. So.
And I can confirm that I talked to Laura, and I knew her role from the start. We hard claim to each other, and she knows my role. So yeah.
Nominations.
There's people that I really haven't heard talk this game, like Chris, even Blake has been kind of quiet. Like
Sarah's
Well, I
been a
said
little
my
quiet.
role, so
Sarah too.
I think Blake is fine.
Yeah, Sarah's definitely
I
evil.
think
And I apologize.
no.
I don't want to go into whispers for obvious
Sarah.
reasons.
Sarah's also fine.
Always evil.
How am I supposed to know that?
That's James.
I know. The thing is, I wanted to talk to you, Lynn, but you didn't want to talk to me. I know because of your role,
My
but
role.
the thing is that makes it easier. Makes it more difficult to talk to you. That's what I'm saying.
Talk to me out here.
Is Nikki
Can't
sharing
because
anything with anyone?
Yeah, Nikki hard claimed her role to me.
And you
I
don't
won't
believe it?
share it. I won't share it unless she wants me to.
No, I'd rather you not.
Okay, then I won't. At least not public.
Fair.
So what are we going to do? We're going to nominate someone, or we're just going to go to sleep?
Hey Ned, would you be okay with dying?
I've said it was okay.
Ned.
Oh, now
I
you want to kill
nominate
Ned.
Ned.
Why?
But
I
but
think
Michael's
you know,
nominated Ned.
but didn't did we already vote on Adrian?
Adrian's on the block, but he's not gonna die.
No, he is gonna die.
Yeah, he has
Okay, he's
7
gonna
votes.
die, but then he's gonna survive.
I don't know.
Okay, if that's the case, then we don't vote for Ned, and then we see what happens with Adrian. Go for it.
The only reason
I just said it so we can get the game going.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah, I
it's-
agree. I
it's
agree.
at a standstill, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
I just want to point out why I suggested nominating Ned, and it's because based on my day one information, I got a 3, and Ned is so. Wami is pretty much confirmed evil. He had 2 conversations, and Ned was only had 1 conversation that day, so I think he could be continuing. But I do believe he's an outsider, and I do think Adrian is better kill. So in this case, I'm okay not voting for Ned.
Were you going to say something, Steven?
Yep, I would like to desperately not kill Ned. I think that Adrian's a good kill.
Okay, done.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like I
Running
said,
the
I was just
countdown.
doing it to get the ball rolling, because,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That got closed tonight.
And then tomorrow is Sarah.
Laura, are you not afraid
Steven,
of any
I
of
think you're evil.
your information being poisoned?
Oh, I know my information is not good for night 2 and night 3, but for night 1, it's solid. I'm like 90% sure of that. So.
I find it odd that Steven always wants to talk to me when when
I have
we're neighbors,
Well,
and
here's
now
the
he's
thing: if
going
your
like.
day one information is solid,
Go for it,
then
Ned.
Guami is definitely evil, right?
Why do we have?
Yeah.
Why do we have
Oh,
these?
then she's definitely poisoned.
Wait,
Yeah,
let
so Ned.
let Ned talk.
Yeah, Ned was saying something.
Why do we have these powerful roles, and they're still alive? I just don't understand.
Because the demon is not capable of killing. And we haven't
Yeah.
executed
The
the
demon
Okay.
can't kill.
Which means that we've got
They can't. None of them.
It's the Azazel. The Azazel
Oh,
can't
it's
kill.
Azazel.
Azazel.
Okay.
Whatever it
it's
is.
either the
Azazel
Azazel
dies.
or the Seductress.
I would like to ask a question. Somebody pointed out that the one turns people evil. Do you think that's possible, that half the town's
Yeah.
evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
Beginning to
saying.
wonder.
I was talking
Yeah.
to Edgar earlier, and I said I'm being real careful because there are chances that everyone in this town is evil.
I
Yeah.
also was being careful. I basically just talked to 1, then 2, then 3, and then 2 people.
Time
again.
is up. Closing a day in 10 seconds, unless there are any other nomination.
If you've turned evil, could you let us know?
Well, you already know, Steven, if it's you.
He wants to turn evil, and I kind of do too.
At this point, it seems very helpful. I will say the last game I played where people turned evil, there were 6 evil people and good 1, so maybe there's a chance.
Ooh.
All right, storyteller. Let's
That's
keep these
10
going.
seconds. That's a long time.
Yeah, our day's over.
Okay, Tristan, if people are executed, you just go ahead and say so that I can
All right.
open the room.
Adrian is executed and dies, and the game continues.
Good luck, everyone. The game continues.
Surprise!
Guami and Michael are both evil.
His face was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
The F.
Yep. Whew, this is painful. taking very long. So the evil team is Diabolist and Plaguebringer. And I think actually it's kind of a waste to kill the Plaguebringer. Hopefully. So let's see. The demons. If it's Azazel. You may die. If you die, swap characters with the first player you whispered to today, and they become evil. Nobody's dying. Nobody's swapping characters. Nobody's becoming evil from Azazel. You might die. Seductress would kill everybody they whisper for. I feel like it's extremely unlikely to be the Seductress. The Moloch. Each night, choose a player. They die. So, the only way that could happen is if the Benefactor is being chosen. Or another protected role. Like if I whispered to Ned, and Ned is the Moloch. And then he chose to kill me every day. Choose a player. They die each night. The first player you whispered to today becomes... Well, Ned's definitely not the Moloch, because I've whispered to him first over and over again. I don't think Blake is evil. I'm a little confused. I'm actually not sure about... I don't think Michael's evil. I think Michael's definitely not evil. I don't know. If it seems like... Well, so each night, choose a player, they die. Each night, the first player each. So if that's the case... Yeah, there's actually... Well, it's not the Moloch. Because there's no minions if it's the Moloch. We just killed the Diabolist and the Plaguebringer. Which means it is the Azazel. I think. Okay, I pretty much have it down to the Azazel. Because if it's the Seductress, lots of people would die. If it's the Black Tongue, lots of people would die. Like, that's the point of those. If it's the Moloch, it's not that dangerous. And also, it's not the Moloch because you start with no minions. And so, what the heck about the Plaguebringer and the Diabolist? So it's the Azazel. That's it. The evil team is the Plaguebringer, Diabolist, and Plaguebringer. There's 3 evil people. We killed 2. We just need to find the 3rd.
Good morning, everybody. There were no deaths in the night.
Oh my god.
Sarah, can we chat?
I really have to go to bed in a moment.
Who did you pick?
I would like to point out that
Sarah,
we know it's the Azazel.
can we chat?
Lynn,
Well,
who
wish
did
the
you pick?
Azazel would go
you're
and
dead.
kill
It doesn't
themselves so we can move this along.
Well, they
Lynn, who
can't.
check
It's the
last night?
storyteller.
No.
Give me a second.
Blake,
I didn't. I'm
Blake,
not
can
gonna
we
check
talk?
Nikki because there's already sus on Nikki. I checked Michael because I was not sure on him,
That was a waste.
and I got Michael. Is it okay if I out your role? Are you there? Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. And then I want to talk to Blake.
I got you as arbiter.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Can I
But the
talk to
Azazel,
people?
it says
It's
each night
important.
you may
Blake.
die. You
Yeah,
don't
we
pick
can
yourself.
join your room.
Your room.
All right.
You don't pick yourself
yeah,
on
we
the
can go
Azazel
to my
now.
room.
It automatically.
All right, Michael, I'd like to talk to you.
It's a storyteller decision. So
Yeah, but Chris, in the original version, it said something like...
Okay, wow.
Don't
Wait,
shoot.
Steven, what are you doing?
Don't shoot. Well, I'm super bored, and I just wanted to hop in. I wanted to talk to Michael, but I've been talking to you.
Well,
If you
Steven,
don't want
we're
me in
having
here, I'll
serious
leave.
conversations. Can you get out of here? Yes, you need to leave.
That's fine. Of course I can leave. But I will say that I know that Michael's good. I definitely 100% know that Michael's good. I'll see you later.
I appreciate that. Bye bye.
If it was the Azazel,
I'll go
no
to
one would
your
be
room.
dead right now.
I'll go to your room, Chris.
It's probably somebody who didn't understand the role properly.
That would be Adrian.
Everybody.
Hey. I'm really good at understanding things. Remember who beat the apple?
Hey, you're talking about it now.
No. I can't find my Blood on the Clocktower manual. I don't know where I put it. It's annoying. I really like these things. You can put the pieces of paper.
Is that witch hunt stuff?
Yes. And I have all the custom scripts I played for Blood on the Clocktower. I really like the Friends one.
You did or didn't?
Did.
Hey, I like that a lot.
Yeah, because I won is evil.
I did not like the Titan one. Titan.
Yeah,
I
not a big
didn't
fan.
mind it, but I was so confused during the game. I couldn't like I could only enjoy it after it was over, and I was like, okay.
I just don't see how
I-
it could end any other way because it's going to be Titans everywhere and everybody dies. The end.
No, I think I didn't play that one. I was too tired.
Laura, why are your eyes bugging?
Because I'm thinking.
Well, be careful because your eyes
I don't
may fall out.
understand my information if I'm getting
I'm
all
also
correct.
really tired. Like it's way past my bedtime.
What's wrong? What? Your information's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know with my information.
I think it's good. I think we just
Yeah,
need to find the
yeah.
demon. So since I'll just share why I said what I said. I think it's super obvious that it is the Plaguebringer, Diabolist, and the Azazel, because if people were becoming evil, there would be no minions. However, if we killed the Diabolist and the Plaguebringer, then there are minions.
Sarah, can we chat really quickly, please? My room.
Laura?
Where?
Laura's room.
Plumby, can we talk?
Yes.
Yeah, going.
My room.
Your room.
I
Okay.
became the evil doppelganger last night.
Oh, so you're on my team?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. I'm
Well,
not evil.
we're done. What? You're not evil?
I'm not evil.
Okay.
I am actually the traitor. My theory right now is that Lynn is the seductress. As far as I can tell, she's the only one that's not talking to anybody else. Nobody's ability is working. You know if anybody's ability that's working?
Well, does she actually think that this is going to win? Because we literally have not killed anybody. Like,
Exactly.
how is she ever going to win the game?
I don't know. But she's just going to rely on us nominating, and she's controlling who we
Well,
kill.
here's the
because
deal.
of
When we
her
get to the
ability.
final three, we definitely kill her.
No, let's just kill her now and get it over with.
Well, no, we
Because
want
that's
to
the
wait till
only thing that
7 or
makes
8 a.m.
sense Is if everybody's poisoned.
Oh,
'Cause
is
so
everybody
many-
poisoned with her?
Yes.
Every.
That's
Oh my. Oh.
God, I was just gonna out my role to someone. Jesus
know.
Christ.
Out yourself as the demon.
I'm gonna stab myself with this.
I always
This
like
was
to
our-
wait until about 3 seconds before I have the meaningful part of the conversation. That way I can complain when we come back.
Nominations are open.
I nominate Nikki.
Whoa.
I don't
Okay,
think this is a good
that
kill.
was Laura
I
nominated
think it
Nikki.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, so that'd be good.
I guess just to say why.
So there's a couple of reasons. First, it's based on the social read from day one when Steven nominated Nikki. And secondly, last night I received a 2. And besides Sarah, even though it's totally possible that Sarah is evil, I didn't get that kind of vibe from her. Nikki is the only person who chatted twice, which means that she pretty much has to be her.
The problem with it being me is that if nobody would be dead if I was the Azazel, because if I was, I would have had to kill myself to pass on to someone else.
I mean, so I'm also gonna say that Nikki worked with Aiden to try and like confirm themselves to each other. And she passed that off to me as like, Adrian came in with a different plan, and so it didn't actually go according to plan, which I find really suspicious. Like, honestly, my only conversation with her was so hella sus. I can't even begin to explain.
That's okay. If I was the Azazel, it wouldn't be possible. I could be seductress, but no one I've been talking to has been dying. I think it's Lynn who's been sitting and poisoning everyone as the seductress, and that's why no one is dying.
Oh man.
Not me.
Definitely.
Can we get
possible.
5 votes on
No,
this?
I don't believe.
Here's the
I
other
don't
thing.
believe. I don't believe Lynn is evil.
I
Not
have
for
something
100.
else to
Not
say.
for one
That's
bit.
okay.
I have
That's
something
okay.
to say. I heard through the grapevine that Guami was saying that Lynn was a seductress. And if we know Guami is evil, and this is the story that evil is trying to
Guami might not be
forward,
evil. I don't think Guami is evil.
Guami is totally evil.
Yeah, I don't know about that
I don't know.
either.
I don't know either.
Sarah,
Me neither.
Sarah, can you put your hand up on this, please?
All right, I'm running the
On-
vote.
Yeah.
And Nikki, I don't think Nikki.
We need 5. Chris, please put your
I
hand up.
really don't think Guami is
Chris,
evil,
please.
and that
Look,
pops in with.
I don't
Chris.
think Nikki's.
Thank
Please.
you.
You already got 5.
Well, if we don't get this, we could have to go
I
after
only
Sarah.
have my gut feeling to go on, and I think my gut feeling says I could be wrong, but
Well, probably you are.
5 is enough.
Okay.
well, you didn't want to talk to me, so you're on my chopping block as well, Steve.
On your chopping block. Is that a new
On
game
my own
mechanic?
private
Oh,
chopping block.
Edgar's private
The
chopping
chef's
block.
chopping block.
I have my own chopping block
What is this?
with
The
with a big axe to be.
are you the wind chef?
For,
Yeah,
for
the
what
wind.
it's worth, I have not talked to Nikki at all. I don't know how she came up with that theory, but that is the same theory I came up with. Huh? That's odd.
Any other nominations?
Well, I'm pretty certain that there was a poisoning the first night, or the first day. Because,
every day.
Yeah, because when Adrian died during the first thing, my role changed the next night.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
Change to what?
What?
Polymath.
So
What were you originally?
So you just became
Doctor.
evil? So you
No.
just outed yourself as evil?
No, he didn't.
No, the polymath, the original polymath is evil now.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's like when you
And-
become the good snake charmer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Means okay.
So that means that Adrian was the original polymath.
Wasn't.
And you're helping us because
that
Right.
means that there was a poisoning, definite poisoning. The first.
But if you became a
I-
polymath, you're evil.
No,
he's not.
he's
No,
drunk.
outsider.
He's
You're
drunk. The
polymath.
original polymath.
Oh, he's
is
drunk. The
evil.
players.
Yeah,
Oh.
the original one's evil.
And that means that sort of
Ah.
when Lynn
Oh.
claimed that Adrian was the plague, then he couldn't have been.
But we have.
So the thing is, what
Too
I
many
hear now
outsiders.
from all the information that I have is that there are three outsiders in my worldview. So I think there has to be an overseer, or am I not correct on that?
I agree. That's what I'm hearing too.
Well, who's the third one then?
I'm not.
really
I'm not
percent.
gonna say, but I heard someone that confirmed an outsider role to me.
Okay.
So
And there's no
You're-
possibility of a
you're-
loon.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a possibility of a loon, and then UNet came out as an outsider, and now we
Yeah.
have a polymath.
Yep.
The thing is, the other person could be lying, but I don't know. So there are two worldviews, or the other person is
Well, see,
lying.
this
there
is
are
the
two.
first time I've even heard of a second one. And no, I haven't heard of anybody else.
Like closing a day in 10 seconds, unless there are also nomination.
No.
Jesus.
I'll
this
nominate
is,
Lynn.
This is one puzzle
you.
here.
Who nominated?
I'll nominate Lynn.
Chris A.
I didn't see who that. Sorry, I didn't
Chris
see who that
A.
was.
nominated
Chris
Lynn.
A.
Chris A. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to explain your nomination?
As I've said, basically, because there was the poisonings, and it makes sense. And Stoic would be a good cover.
If there's an overseer.
Because if and
Oh
also
yes, I agree. Stoic would be a good cover if I were the seductress, but I'm not.
Call me dead vote.
I mean, you could confirm if you talk to someone. If you don't kill you, if you talk to someone, you wouldn't get your information if they.
I want to get information though, even if it's fucking poisoned.
Well,
But
the thing is,
what are you doing?
okay. By the way, the stoic role can be a good bluff role, but I think it's also a role that you can go like
Steven.
It will not work if you suddenly talk to people, and that's the
Steven,
hardest.
put your hand down, unless you're evil now.
You
What
think
is
Lynn's
this?
good?
Sarah, come
Sarah,
on.
if you can't tell that I'm good, then you're evil. That's
Nikki barely even
No,
defended
listen,
herself
that's it.
after that. That was.
Oh, I'm
come
okay
on.
with killing Nikki too.
Look
I
at the-
just thought
I'm okay dying
Listen.
just to have someone die, but so I'm okay being the one to die. But I
fact
think
that
that
there's
Lynn's
two
sitting and no one dying is weird.
People using ghost votes on it to try to kill me too that I got is evil.
Not good. This is not good.
Chris, Steven.
All right, guys, I'm
I
gonna run the
don't
vote.
know because
I guess they're all evil. Yeah.
Guys, not
Not
Lynn.
evil.
my theory.
Hi,
This
it's
was my
Nikki.
theory. This was the theory I was running with.
I mean, yeah, and
Wow.
it's easily provable.
Ghost
Lynn.
vote on me.
Okay, I don't
Steven,
think
come on.
that much of it, but
All right, 3 votes is not enough.
Blake, tomorrow I'm gonna bust into your whisper.
Have you noticed anybody else who doesn't talk to anybody?
All right.
No,
Last
I'm the-
nomination.
Lynn is the only person who has not talked to anybody the
Yes.
whole game.
And the
Everybody
thing is,
else has been
Laura was
talking
confirming Lynn
furiously.
before Lynn confirmed Laura.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Michael,
Yeah.
can I talk to you tomorrow?
I thought Lynn and Laura
Sure.
might be a team.
Yeah. Can anyone else third
I'll
party
nominate
confirm
Laura.
them?
Just so
Okay,
that's
Sarah
my
nominated
theory.
Laura.
Who?
I'm sorry. It's just two.
Then let Nikki die. She said she was okay with dying, so let her die.
Yep, I
Please.
agree.
That's fine. But I would like to have a
Cool thing.
Where's this nomination coming from?
Okay,
Laura,
everyone
we
nominated
just said
Laura
right
and
there.
Lynn have been working real tight together this whole
No, we
game.
haven't. We have
Yeah.
not.
Have you?
No.
Yeah,
You're like
yeah.
clearing each other a lot.
Yeah.
Right,
Like
Yeah.
a
I'm
lot.
not saying Laura is good.
Oh, wait.
My information could be
Oh wait,
poison. I'm not
everyone
in
please
cahoots
stay
with her
quiet.
at all.
Sarah, stay okay.
It's just that I talked to Guami today, and I feel like I talked to him first day. I've talked to him almost every day, and I don't get an evil vibe off of Guami. I don't. And whatever, you can think whatever you want. I don't get an evil vibe off of Guami. I don't. And so I'm looking around the circle and I'm seeing people who are kind of working together, banding together, and directing the narrative. And it seems to be Laura and Lynn. That's just where I'm at. And I could be wrong. And I don't know. I've had my nose buried into this thing. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And I don't like saying anything against Lynn until
Oh,
I
you
think
might
I
want to
might be
skip it up.
sure,
It's taking
but
too long.
sorry. That's
Yeah,
where I'm at.
Laura.
Laura,
Anything
you
to say,
defend.
Laura?
Okay. So, Sarah, I get your suspicion, but Lynn and I haven't spoken even like in public, really, outside of me just saying, hey, did you check somebody? Da, 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 da. So there hasn't been any kind of like collaboration that would lead to like information being corroborated or trying to work together. And the only reason I've been supporting Lynn is because her information is working with what I'm getting as well. Although I wouldn't have also said if I was evil that my day 2 and day 3 information were poisoned. Like that would just have been ridiculous. I could have sowed so much misinformation. So and I've been confirmed. I hard claim day 1 to Edgar. This is silly. Steven, you have your hand up.
Yep. It all
Time
is
for
so
and information.
silly because literally the demon doesn't kill people, so let's just kill Nikki and then we can kill Laura. Like we have tons of time. We'll just kill lots
kill
of
some
people.
people.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, running the countdown.
Adrian, you're the outsider that was evil.
Who? Chris?
Adrian.
Adrian,
dead.
right?
He's
No.
No, he was a minion.
Well, who was the
He was
polymorph?
He was the original
Chris
polymorph.
We
is
don't know
saying
that.
There's a polymorph.
I think Chris might be bullshitting.
Holy what?
Is he lying?
No.
Because I was going on the assumption that it was true.
I
No.
think it's It
It
might be
says
true.
if you would
Zero vote
die.
is not enough.
He
Laura,
didn't
stay for a
die.
day. Closing a day in 10 seconds.
It
unless
switches
there are
with the
other
player.
nominations.
Adrian died, and Chris said he
No,
became the
No,
but
but
it
he
says
didn't
if you
die the
would
first
die.
time.
So the
No, but he
demon
didn't
would
die
have
the
killed
first
last night or
time.
something. Like it
But he
did.
didn't die the
Yeah,
first
they
time we
don't
tried to
die.
Go
execute
ahead,
him.
And
Tristan.
All right.
Yeah.
Going to sleep.
Wait.
Is
With that,
Michael
Laura is
actually
on the
gone?
chopping block. Laura is executed, and the game continues.
Not Laura.
Yep.
Please go.
What?
it was
Nikki is
Nikki.
executed.
Nikki's
Nikki's
executed.
executed.
The game
Nikki's
continues.
executed.
Holy
Yes.
Oh, Nikki. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I will.
Game continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever is in chopping block.
Wow. Okay, so Sarah is reading Guami as good. If Sarah is good, that's good information. I'm definitely not reading Sarah as good. Definitely didn't read Guami as good. Maybe we should kill Sarah tomorrow. Do people have information to back up Sarah? My point is that if the demon doesn't start killing, there's really no rush. We can kill Sarah, then we can kill Laura, then we can kill Edgar. We still have like 32 people, and we can kill Lynn at that point. Like, if Lynn is the demon, she's not winning. So let's just have very short days, and then let's kill people. Let's kill people very quickly, and not have them drag out forever. Because if Lynn is a demon, she is not winning this game. That's all I have to say. Because how the heck is the bluffing Stoic? This is another thing I will say is that Num said if he showed the grimoire at the beginning. He said one of this is correct, and Lynn in that was the seductress. Now, I think what he meant was one of these people is the demon, and they were all the demon. However, he kind of did say that if Lynn was the demon, she'd be the seductress. So there's that. All right. So I believe the polymorph, or the polymath, as it says, if you would die, instead become evil and swap characters with a living townsfolk, that player is drunk. Chris is claiming that he became the polymath, which I believe means at some point somebody would have died. The demon has not killed at night, which I think means Adrian is the polymath. Well, he's actually the doctor now. Because we did in fact kill him. And he is evil. However, I don't know if Guami's the diabolist. He is claiming he's the traitor. I don't know. Either Sarah and Guami are evil, or they're good. I do not know.
Was a death in the night this time.
Holy shit.
What?
Our
That
beloved
happened?
friend Laura died.
Yeah, the one time. Oh my god.
Holy
Listen,
shit.
it's Sarah. It's 100% Sarah. I'd bet my freaking life on it.
I do believe that.
How the hell is it me?
How is it not
Ooh,
you?
that was
Sarah, let's
not
talk.
convincing at all.
I'm gonna talk.
Don't
Okay,
talk
I
to
was
her.
going to say for a second. So my day one information is correct. I'm 90% sure of that. And I got a 3 from the day one whispers. Guami was took part in 2 conversations, and Sarah took part in 1. That fits with Sarah and Guami being evil, and I think they are. And then again, not last whatever, the day that I accused Nikki, I got a 2. And the only 2 people who were part of 2 conversations were Nikki and Sarah. So if it's not Nikki, it has to be Sarah. Like I can't make sense of the information any other way. And yesterday when I talked to Sarah, I told her, I was like, hey, you're the only person I don't have a role for, and if you tell me, then we can confirm that Nikki is evil, and she refused to claim.
So how did somebody die last night?
Yeah, not the Azazel.
Oh, Laura, are you the Azazel? And
No, I'm not. No, but listen.
Did someone die? Nobody died, right?
I died. I
Yes.
died.
No, Laura died
Oh,
last
sorry.
night.
Yeah, I came
Who
in
did
late.
Laura talk to yesterday?
Okay, I'm not going to out anybody's role, but there is a reason why I died this night versus all of the other nights. Like, there is a legitimate reason.
Oh, yes. Yes, there is.
The traitor.
The
I
traitor's
think there is.
been dead a long time.
Traitor's dead.
The evil traitor.
The good traitor is dead.
Michael, can we talk?
Dumb.
So confused.
Chris A, can we
Blake, do you
talk?
wanna
Can
come
we,
in that
Chris
chat?
A, can we finish
Me?
the
I'll
conversation?
join.
I'll talk to you, Edgar.
If one
Do you mind if Blake
information is
comes?
correct,
Yeah, it's
that
fine.
means that
I'll come to you,
Adrian,
Edgar.
I'm in
Okay.
Blake's room.
Adrian is the plague bringer.
All right, Blake's room.
Yep.
Yeah. Like,
All
Yep.
right, so Stephen.
Yep.
Last turn, I told Blake all the info. I'm evil.
You
I've
are?
been the evil team. I've been the evil team from day one. All right, this game is pissing me off because there's been so many storyteller mistakes, and either that or it's just bullshit.
Okay, Blake. Are you
Mhm.
evil?
No.
No, he's not. He was good.
I told you what I was. Yeah.
I got told, so I might be being fed bullshit info, but I got told that it's me and Sarah as minions and Nikki as the demon. Nikki died. The game should have ended.
Well, I mean, if she's the one who, what is it? If you die, swap
Azazel?
characters with the first player. Yeah, you whispered, and they become evil. Each night,
Yeah, but
you
she
may
told
die.
me she's a seductress. That's why I'm pissed off. She didn't even give me bluff rolls either when I spoke to her.
Were you visited at night and told you were evil?
Me? No, I started as the plague bringer and I used my ability straight away.
So so Lynn is evil because she said you were the arbiter and you just went along with it.
I just went along with it before I spoke to Blake because I was going to Blake and telling him everything because I'm over this game. 3 hours and it's more than 3 hours and we're doing nothing.
I am very confused.
I told Blake everything last turn and then he was going to nominate Nikki, but then Laura jumped in.
All right, so what are you?
I am the plague bringer. Oh, I have been the plague bringer the entire time.
Well, why the heck were we told that Adrian was the plague bringer?
Because Lynn's info was poisoned by me.
Oh, that's right.
And then if Nikki was the seductress, she was still poisoning everyone every day. That's why I assumed that no one was dying.
The seductress.
Yes, that's what she told me she was.
You're the worst evil man.
So how do we end the game? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Well,
Because
is Sarah evil? Did you say?
Sarah is evil. I don't know what role she is. I'm assuming she's the overseer, just from what everyone's been saying.
Let's just kill her.
But the problem is,
yeah.
I mean, there's like these characters where it could jump. So I mean, if Nikki got it wrong or whatever, and she was the Azazel, then if she whisper to anybody yesterday? Because that could be why the game didn't end, because her evil jumped to whoever the first player she whispered to was.
Well, the doppelganger. The doppelganger can switch the demon, so maybe it's the doppelganger and not the overseer.
No.
Well, then,
but I'm an
if
outsider.
that's the case,
Ned claimed outsider. Someone else, I think.
I think we should kill Sarah. I've thought she was evil for a long time.
Just kill
So I
her.
keep
Just kill
accusing
her.
her, and this is what she does.
Yeah.
And that's not how she acts when
was-
she's good.
What?
no, yeah. If that's because I don't know her role and I have not spoken to her all game. So if you want the game to end, nominate her.
Yep, I think that she is the doppelganger, and I think she became the demon.
And then you're poisoned. How the hell did you get poisoned?
I don't know what's going on. Like
Adrian, you want to talk?
Okay.
Are you the doctor?
Why?
I think you're the doctor.
I'm not saying.
The evil dead doctor.
I'm not saying. Yeah, I am, but I'm not going to admit it to everybody else.
It's fine. I don't care. I think Sarah's the demon. I think she was the doppelganger.
I really don't know who's the demon.
I'm
trying to
also
figure out.
confused as to why somebody died last night. Laura seems to think there was a reason. Well, probably whatever role Edgar is probably the reason.
So you think Sarah is the demon?
That's what I think. Well, I think she was the doppelganger, and I think she can switch freely, and I think she became the demon when people started being sus on Nikki. That's what I think.
I really thought Laura, Lynn, and Edgar are the evil team.
Oh, if you are the polymorph, then you literally don't know anything.
Yeah, it's really stupid. This one.
Oh my goodness.
I think your seductive information is just wrong.
There was a lot of people
I
who
should
were.
talk less.
I don't know.
We're way too fast.
Listen, if I was a seductress, Edgar'd be dead.
Nominations are open.
I nominate
Yeah,
Sarah.
I tend not to believe my information.
Who nominated Sarah?
I do.
Okay, Steven.
Because literally
nominated Sarah.
every day I've been coming after Sarah, and this is the way she acts.
Oh.
Which isn't how Sarah acts. And I'd whisper with her, but I don't want her to turn me into some like evil doppelganger or something.
I could say the same thing from you, Steven.
That's fine, Edgar. Don't be pissy. Sarah needs to nominate, and then you can say your pertinent information.
Oh, you're gonna see how fizzy I am.
Well, that's fine. In pertinent information, you can do that.
Okay, have you finished your case?
But do you have a defense?
Oh, I was waiting to hear
Okay, Sarah, your
Actual
defense.
accusation.
the accusation against me.
I did. Didn't you not see?
Because I make a face? Seriously? Okay, great. I have been all over, like I said, if I was the seductress, which is what Lynn got me last night, Edgar would be dead. I have talked to Edgar.
Well, you weren't the
Almost
seductress. You were the
every
doppelganger.
day.
You
Sarah,
became the
here's the thing.
seductress.
Nobody thinks that you're the seductress, like Lynn said. So can you just come out with your role so that we can verify it somehow?
Nope. But feel free to kill me if you want to. But I am not the demon. And I think we need to figure out who the demon
What
is.
are you?
I am a
Time for
doctor.
pertinent information.
Doesn't matter what I am. I don't have to come out with my role.
Of course not.
No, but you
Okay.
can't say we're. Yes, sorry. Go ahead.
Don't let them bully you into it.
All right, starting the
Like I
I
said,
don't
countdown.
even know what
Guami,
this is.
everybody's piling on Guami too, Guami. Listen. It's whatever.
I have a good reading on Sarah, and
All
I
right.
will not vote for this.
Run the vote.
Wow, we need to get more votes, guys.
No, we
Lynn.
don't.
Well,
Lynn,
Adrian's
I
gonna
can't.
pull his.
My information's not right.
Lynn,
don't
can you
buy it.
please?
This is
No,
absurd.
I don't buy it. I don't buy my info. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Adrian pulled his vote. That's that.
Lynn.
My goodness.
Okay.
I don't know
Blake,
anything
Blake.
about you either, Steven.
Lynn, she literally
I
said.
want to
we need-
nominate Steven.
No.
Okay, sorry. Who said that? I'm having trouble with
Edgar
this.
nominates
Edgar.
Steven.
Edgar nominates Steven. Thank you.
Okay,
Oh,
so
sorry.
my-
Somebody used a dead vote. Who used their dead vote there?
Nobody did.
Laura.
Laura. Okay.
Laura.
Yeah, I did.
Edgar nominated Steven. Okay.
Okay, so my thing is, Steven always wants to talk to me when I'm his neighbor. Not once. We're like on day 6, he didn't talk to me. That's a social read right there. The thing is, what Sarah said is correct. If Sarah was really evil, I would be dead. Dead. There are a few people that know my role, I would be dead. The other people that know my role is Blake and Laura and now Chris A. They're gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna say what I am, but I would be dead. So the thing is, it's basically those two things, and he's been picking on Sarah for a long time. So basically, I think he's evil, and just trying to get Sarah on the bus.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's not your turn.
So Edgar, it's so odd to say things that are just patently not true. Literally, when I record every game that I play, I have literally never given a crap about who my neighbors are. That would be Candace and other people. I literally could care less who my neighbors are. I talk to who I want to talk to. I do often talk to you. However, you're one of the people I haven't talked to, and you're not super high on the sus list, but you're one of the people that's creeping up since we've killed most of my super sus people. Sarah's higher than you. However, you have to be careful who you whisper with, and when you're high on the list, then I'm not interested in talking to you and potentially becoming the evil person. So, that crap about me whispering to my neighbor, sorry, that's not true.
I have pertinent information here. Edgar, I've been talking to a couple people, and there is a good reason why Steven wouldn't be talking to you, because he was doing something with another player. So I wouldn't use that as your main go around for that. Steven is good here in my case. The susses are Sarah and Chris A, in my opinion.
How many evils are there?
Then something
I'm
doesn't
saying,
add up.
they keep multiplying.
Then something that doesn't add up, because you, Laura, and Sarah know my role, and if one of you two is evil, because there's a split between the middle between.
Are you saying I know your role? Because I don't.
Dead. No, I didn't say that.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm the one being nominated, so I just assumed you were talking to me.
No. I was talking because Sarah said, Laura said something, and I.
Okay, so it was impertinent information. I understand.
Okay. Thank you, Steven, for that. God.
All right, I'm gonna run the vote.
Now I lost my train of thoughts. Thank you, Steven.
Lynn, I'm just really surprised on that non-vote from you.
Why?
I mean,
Do you
because
honestly think my information has
it's
been
not,
correct?
But
thus
Lynn, I
far?
also no. I count on you for social reads, not on info. And Sarah, to me, is evil again. She literally just said, "Well, we need to find the demon, but I'm not going to help you by telling you my role." Next, come on.
She's not
Well,
sharing
get her
information.
next time then.
And I know this game has been going long, so I don't blame you. Everybody's getting tired, but come on. I just, if you're not evil, Sarah, sorry, and I'm wrong, but I think you are.
I think you've said that before, and I wasn't, and you were wrong.
1 out of 5. The other 4, I was right. The other, watch the tape.
Only because most games you play with me, I end up being evil. When I'm good, you think I'm evil too. You always think I'm evil.
By the way,
game we play together.
And
you
by the
think
way,
I'm
the information.
every game.
All right,
By the way,
last chance for nominations. I'm closing in 10
By
seconds.
the way, the information of the third outsider was actually a bartender claim from somebody. I'm not gonna say who.
I'm the bartender. I said it out in the town.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
You weren't here. I'm the bar.
Okay, that's fair. There are 3 possibilities there, or one of the or there's a loon, and so there's not 3 claimed outsiders.
All right, nominations are closed. Everybody go to sleep.
Okay.
I have
We
been
can,
trying
if
to
Sarah's
solve
evil, we can get her tomorrow. I want to see what I get.
All right. Feel free to discuss. You have 6 minutes.
What happened?
Is there any deaths?
Oh, nobody died. Nobody died in the night.
Lynn, what did you get?
All right, Sarah, let's go.
Oh, how funny that you asked that, because I checked you, Chris. Oh my god, I hate my information. So I checked Chris A last night and I got him as Hazel.
Kill me then. Oh, kill me.
Can we kill
Oh
him?
my
Hazel,
god.
kill me, the game will continue. But if you do kill...
I'm clearly getting shite information.
Yeah.
I have a question. So, Lynn, if you I think it would be safe to say that you were poisoned both last night and probably also this night, because there's the potential that you could attack Sarah again, right? So is it safe?
And the night before.
If I'm metagaming like that, then it would still be Sarah.
Well, why doesn't... I'm still confused. Why... Lynn is still not 100% confirmed.
I mean, if you want to kill me, that's fine. I get you guys think I'm suspicious and not whispering at all. That's literally my role, but the game's going to continue. So do what you will. But I don't know what the fuck is going on with my information. It's just all crap.
What could be leading to you being poisoned? Do we know?
Michael, let's talk.
The only thing that...
He's gone.
Oh, do you leave?
Continuously. Because the Plaguebringer does it once. The only thing that does it continuously is the Seductress.
Is the what?
Seductress.
All right, Blake, let's leave.
Okay.
We all know your room.
My room.
Yep.
Can I come?
Yeah. Did Sarah hear? Yep, she's coming. Good.
I'm sorry, that was funny.
What's wrong?
This is Laura. It says she was bored or whatever.
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed that Sarah isn't dead. Like I'm tired, and I'm tired of people's bullshit.
I know. So, Michael said he's evil, and he said Sarah's evil,
Okay.
and he left also.
Wait,
he was the plague bringer. I don't think. Well, here's the thing: is I actually know things that I'm not supposed to share because I said I wouldn't. But I don't think Guami's evil. I don't know if Sarah's the demon, but I think she is.
I'm like 90% sure she's a demon. I think Lynn should go off the fact that she was probably poisoned both nights.
She wasn't necessarily poisoned the day that she got. Well, no, the seductress thing doesn't make any sense.
I think what happened that night is she was poisoned, and she was given the wrong demon, but Sarah is still evil. That's what I think happened.
All right, so
we
here's the
definitely
thing.
don't have the Go ahead.
Was Nikki evil?
I don't know.
I'm like, just socially, I'm still 100% on it. She was just, I just think her demeanor is.
So let me explain why I thought she was evil on day one. She wanted to see if there were any roles that should come out to be confirmed. However, at that point, I wasn't super familiar with the script, and I knew that I was the benefactor, and it seemed like that was the only thing that was confirmable, and it seemed like what would happen is the benefactor says, yes, execute me, literally confirms one person or two people, and then I would be the first person that's killed by the demon. That seemed like a very strange, and obviously she's the person that's the most familiar with the script, so that seemed evil to me. However, there are actually 4 good roles that would protect, and some of them protect multiple people. So
Nikki claimed to me that she was the babysitter, and she said that you start knowing a good player and a character, and that she got Adrian as a good role. I don't remember the specific one because I didn't write it down.
Okay, well that's a lie. That's not true.
Right, and then it was like if you whisper to them, they died that night, and then Adrian didn't die, and she was like, "Yeah, he's totally good," and I was like, that's really convenient." So that's why I nominated her because I thought she was full of shit.
Yeah, well, I can't give the reason, but I know that that's not correct.
Okay.
And she whispered to Adrian every day.
So I believe that Sarah was the doppelganger, and I believe that if Nikki was the Azazel, which is what I believe, then I believe that Nikki is now the doppelganger, the dead doppelganger at that, and that Sarah is the Azazel. That's what I believe.
Okay.
And again, to me, I mean, I get not wanting to be like forced to come out with your role, but at this point in the game, to be on the chopping block,
the game, what did
and
she
say,
have?
exactly.
Well, I will say
people aren't dying at night, so why would you not, come out with your role?
Yeah, that's the other problem with this script is it's like, how in the heck is evil supposed to win when the demon can't kill?
Turning players evil. That was my only other fear, is that it's the Moloch. Each night she's a player, they die. Each night the first player you whisper to today becomes evil. And maybe the lack of kills was just they keep picking people who are protected.
I thought that at first when I saw Guami being so willing to whisper with so many people. I was kind of like, that's a little weird. Could be this. But then I was like, no, I think Guami is just sewing a bunch of shit. And Sarah and Guami being like this, and just like,
So are people whispering with Sarah?
So the thing is that Sarah whispered pretty selectively, which is kind of the other reason I'm a little suspicious of her. Because normally she's so intent on solving the game, but she only whispered once day 1. That was to Guami. She only whispered to Edgar day 2. And then day 3, she whispered to Edgar again, and also that was it. Oh no, and to Guami. And then day 4, she whispered to Edgar and to me. So she's whispered primarily with Guami. I'm convinced that Guami is evil.
Well, he could have become evil because of her role. However, the problem with that, the way I read the Azazel, if you die, swap characters with the first players who whispered with that day, and they become evil. I think you have to die for that to happen. I don't think Guami is evil.
I think he is.
He could be. I also think, yeah, if Lynn, I mean, I think if Lynn's good, she got bad information on Guami. That's the reason we killed Guami in the first place, was Lynn's bad info. So maybe, you know, I don't know what he's, I think he may have just got railroaded by that, and he could be good. I didn't like the use of the dead vote though, but.
You mean Laura using the dead vote?
No. Guami, like on day
Oh, yeah.
two. Yeah, uses dead vote. So yeah, I think it's Sarah, and I think you know, not extra information aside, I think again, you can't say I'm trying to help us find the demon, but I'm not going to tell you my role. That's not helpful.
Especially when nobody dies at night.
And
Except
this
I will
lady-
say, I have not
so
shared my role publicly. Edgar's the last role I don't have. Does anybody want to tell me what it is?
Yeah, Edgar's the Enchantress.
Mhm.
Okay, well, I have to say something
and
ignorant.
and like usual, he's completely off. Unless we're the ones who are off. I mean,
No,
you know,
Edgar is just getting. He's totally blinded by his own bias.
yeah. Well, that's yeah. Maybe the game will end today.
I doubt it. You're saying you're going to apologize at the end of the game. Are nominations open?
Nominations are open.
I nominate Sarah.
Oh my God, she's not even a talk. My God,
I'm trying to end the game.
It's fine. If
I
this
wanna-
will get us
So
off
I'm in
of
the
this,
game.
this is going to be a continuous
I
thing.
don't know if you're good or evil, but I just want to kill Steven just because of that.
Because of what?
Edgar,
Literally,
what are you
okay.
talking about?
Let me make my case. There is literally nothing that happens in this game except we have whispers, we have night phase, we have whatever, and like literally have the shortest nomination phase possible so we can kill people so the game can end. Sarah is clearly evil. Let's kill her.
Edgar, listen to me. You have your bias here. It is not Steven. Like, I need you to just.
Oh wait,
No,
Laura,
the
it's not your
bias thing
turn.
is that
Sarah,
we-
your defense.
I'm tired of beating this drum. My defense is the same as my defense was yesterday. I don't know what else to say at this point. I don't know why Steven has a hard on for me right now.
Wow.
But it's happening. I don't know. I don't
Time for
know.
pertinent information.
That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Do you think it would help if you came out with your role?
no, you can kill me.
Why?
I will take my role.
I can't
to
kill
my
you. I don't
death.
have a vote.
Taking it now, it's just a matter of freaking. I'm done. Done with this town. You can all kill me. I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck is going on because according to
Okay,
Lynn,
starting
we have
your vote.
14 evil
right.
players. And we might have 14 evil players.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Michael voted. I didn't even know you were here.
Oh,
What are you eating, Michael?
All right. 5 votes is enough. Any other nominations?
For the love of God. No, just kill me.
Nope, I'm not gonna nominate. I'm done.
Mm,
Hey, anyone else want to
I've got
nominate? I'm
nothing.
closing the day in 30 seconds.
I think all of you are evil.
I am
Just all-
not. If I'm the only good person alive, the game's over.
Of course.
I think evil has multiple.
I
You
have
say of
suspicion, but I
course?
want to talk about it. But if you want to gonna nominate willy nilly, then what's the point?
I don't know what.
I said of course.
I suspect a couple other people.
I said of course because you said a
Who,
statement
Lynn?
which was very obvious. If I'm the only good player,
End the day. God.
if there's one good player and 17 evil players, of course you've lost.
I think
That's
you're
not-
saying obvious because you probably know it's true.
It's actually not true. It's just such a ridiculous thing. If I'm the only good player left, of course.
So,
Wait.
I think those 10 seconds are up.
I think
Yeah,
it's
a long
well
time
past
ago.
10 seconds. Just kill me.
Oh yeah.
No, damn it! We should kill an evil player. It's getting late. Damn it!
Yeah.
I'll nominate Lynn. Damn it! I'm gonna.
All
do
right.
it.
Wow.
I don't care.
Jeez,
Oh
can
my
we just end the
God.
day? I
All right.
swear, I thought it was over.
All right. Lynn has been nominated.
Oh God.
But Well, we have to nominate.
No, we
My
What
don't.
do you mean we have to fucking nominate?
You just have to be glad, Nikki, that we killed you before we got to the angry phase of the game where we were super hostile.
I'm not angry.
God.
I don't have a case. I just want to see Lynn die.
I already gave my defense.
Time for putting in the information.
All right. Yeah.
Starting vote.
All right. Starting the vote.
Don't care if I'm the bad guy. You can all think I'm the bad guy. I really don't give two shits.
We don't kill me today. They're just gonna keep doing it.
We'll
So
give
it doesn't
3
even
shits.
matter. It does not matter.
Yeah, we're not going to beat the vote on Sarah, so there's no point.
So I don't know why it didn't end.
I mean, I think Sarah's good. And I think the game's going to continue.
Well, the day
Okay.
actually ends, it may continue.
Any other nominations?
I nominate to go to bed.
Okay.
Oh
Well, let me get my PJs. We'll gladly sleep for a bit.
All right. Ending the day.
Sarah's
Sarah dead.
Sarah is executed. Sarah is executed, and the game ends.
Oh my God!
Thank God. He's a goat.
Good wins.
Thank God.
For the love of
So I got
God.
like correct information on how many nights?
None.
Except for
none.
the one, not with you. I got correct information.
Oh yes,
that-
one day.
How do
I
I?
was like, I don't even. I missed that Laura hadn't
click
talked
on
to
Shannon's
Edgar,
screen.
and I agreed to talk to her, and that was a mistake.
Was Edgar evil? Just like
No.
Of
Oh,
course I'm
Edgar was-
not. But
Edgar
who
was good.
cares? Nobody cares.
Yep.
Wami,
Oh,
you
I
were
knew
the
Michael
traitor?
was
What
evil.
the hell?
I know. I believe that.
I told you Guami was good. I don't believe
So
me.
Tristan, can you?
I did
explain
figure
what
out that Guami was good.
Sorry. What did you say?
No,
Doc?
I'm evil.
You,
No, I
if
knew
you
it was good.
can explain some of the interesting interactions so people know what happened.
Yeah. What the hell happened?
Yeah. So, so the very first night, Michael decided to poison the whole town. That didn't really have much of an effect because the town didn't really have anything to do on the first night. But then thereafter, the seductress was basically poisoning the town every other night anyway. So the town was basically poisoned almost every single night except for one night. There was only one night that the town wasn't poisoned, and on that night, the only person who got good information was Lynn. And that's when Lynn saw Sarah as a seductress. So that
Wow.
so that was interesting. That was very lucky that Lynn
Yeah.
picked Sarah on that night.
Yeah.
So let's see other interesting things that happened. So a lot of townsfolk were poisoned a lot. So
Asian.
so Edgar's ability never worked because Edgar didn't talk to Laura the night that Laura died. I think there may have been one time that Edgar talked to somebody that
Edgar talked with Sarah on the second day. Why didn't he die?
Wait,
That's true.
Some
I
of
talked
the
to her,
things
I talked to her
will
multiple
explain here
times.
that Sarah was not the original seductress. Nikki was the original seductress. Didn't whisper with any whisper, so every single night no one died, and every town folk is poisoned.
Well, I
Yeah.
talked to a few people. They just always got saved.
Yeah.
Like I talked to Adrian, who was saved at one point,
Yes.
and Laura, who was saved by
Nikki,
Edgar.
I
you
wasn't
talk with
saved.
people,
well,
but
Adrian was evil at that time when you talked to Adrian.
And I was the polymath.
Polymath.
Yeah. So yeah, the polymath was targeted, I think, for execution.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
then they didn't die, and then that's when they swapped with the doctor. And at that point, they were evil, and then Nikki tried to talk to them, but
And
they were already
and-
evil. So
And I was trying to get myself killed because I was the doctor. And when a good player is going to die, instead they might not. So that's why I
Right.
was trying to get killed.
Oh my.
Right. So then after that, the traitor never worked because they were basically poisoned the whole time. See, Benefactor almost had an interesting interaction because they were so Benefactor was basically poisoned and the bartender kept trying to drunk them, but the bartender was the loon. So it was interesting because Blake and Steven kept talking over and over and over again, almost every single day. So I think Blake would have thought that Steven was actually drunk when they were actually poisoned, because if Steven was actually executed, it would have went through and he would not have survived execution, but it was actually because of the poison and not because of Blake being the bartender. So that would have been an interesting interaction if the execution of Steven actually went through. But
Why
it
is
didn't
the
happen.
drunk token there if Blake is actually not the bartender?
It's to remind me that the bartender and Steven had that conversation in case I need to pretend to Blake in some situation that that he targeted or that he had that interaction with Steven, because that might come up in some situation.
Okay.
So I need to
that's fine.
Come up with that story. So I think that's about it. And then Sarah kept saying, every time I talked to Sarah, she kept saying, no, I don't want to do the doppelganger switch. No, I don't want to do the doppelganger switch every single night after night after night. And I think Nikki finally had to talk to her to convince her to do the swap.
Well, I knew I had sus, but she had more sus, but I was just a day behind her was the problem.
Sarah, why is it that when you do this every day, and you actually were evil, so I called that. I say Sarah's evil, and this is what she does. Well, I don't want to give my roll quite yet.
I did.
Did not have a roll. I was bluffing. I had bluff rolls, and I didn't like any of them, so I was just like, you know what?
Oh, Nikki didn't give you any rolls?
Me. I was over it at that point when I
did give rolls. It was a little late.
Yeah.
And I was right about Nikki on day 1 too.
I was done.
We remember, Steven.
Oh, congratulations, Steven.
Hey, I was. Guys, don't try to steal this from me.
Nikki, I'm sorry that I came for you so hard.
No, you totally can. So I actually wanted a bit more suspicion because I was hoping to kill a few more people because I knew Sarah was my doppelganger. So I was hoping to kill a few more people, doppelgang, and then have automatic suspicion on me to hide the doppelganger. But no one died. So yeah, it was, yeah.
So I didn't actually talk about Lynn and Laura, what happened with them. So that was also interesting. So Lynn, I think, checked Adrian, Guami, Chris, and Sarah.
Laura.
Did you check any?
And Laura.
Oh, and Laura, yeah.
Well,
so she was poisoned for all of those except for Sarah.
And Laura.
And Laura.
No, you were also poisoned for Laura.
Oh, I
But
got
she got the right
Phantomographer
roll.
for her though.
I gave you correct information for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Guami, so Guami and Adrian, I both told you minions. And then Chris, I told you the Azazel. Sarah, I told you Seductress.
Yeah.
And Laura, I told you Phantomographer because I had a feeling that you would probably try to confirm her.
Yeah.
Which you did. And I wanted you to kind of believe that your information was correct. And that would either lead you to believe that all your other information is correct, or lead the rest of the town to believe that they weren't poisoned. So one of the two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that, I think that was better than giving you false information about Laura.
I just got really lucky on that night 5 info. Wow. I almost didn't believe it because I thought I was just poisoned all the way straight through. So
Yeah. At least Evil fooled a lot of people, like even Lynn, after saw Sarah's seductress. See, she's the only one just saying, yelling, "No, I don't believe Sarah is a seductress." It was funny.
I didn't believe
Kill
it
me.
because I didn't believe it because I thought I was poisoned all the way.
Anyway, I'm gonna have my post-game conversation. So, yeah, I'm not hating on the script. However, I will say that it went way too long. And that's unfortunate because I think a lot of people were over it, including the evil team. There's some very interesting ideas with the script. However, there's also some problematic things. Like, for instance, like even the and see, I have it marked as the Azazel, but it was actually the Seductress. So here's the problem with the Seductress. Each night, good players you whispered to today die. Like, your kills are outed because you're whispering with those people. And the way you would normally play is you would talk to a couple people, and then you would talk to them again. And if the people you talk to die, like, they're gonna figure that out. Like, so sure, you can kill a bunch of people. I don't know. I feel like that's be very hard. And so they didn't choose to kill, and if you don't kill, you can't win. Yeah, I don't know. I nominated the Demon day 1, and I was on to Sarah pretty early. I was right. And it didn't hurt that Michael gave up, and Adrian gave up. However, I did have the information. It wasn't like Adrian spoiled anything. I pretty much knew at that point, and he knew it was like not really worth. He did tell me not to tell anyone. I guess he could have played a little harder if he had said, gone with his bluff or whatever. But the game, yeah, it was like a 4-hour, 5-hour game. 9, yes, 4 hours. That's too long. And I also don't like tracking whispers. I really didn't track whispers. I did want to track Adrian when I thought he was that one thing. However, he wasn't that one thing. And the reason he didn't die was because he was a polymorph, which polymath. I failed to realize the polymath actually wouldn't die the first time. And then he tried. I thought that Michael was good because he was trying to make Michael look evil by his bluff, but he actually didn't know who was evil. Anyway, that is the wins of Whispers. I don't think I need to play it again. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.